Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we have two wonderful maps for you for the NA regular skirmish. Our first map today is Anderson's Counterattack. You're getting a nice overview of that map right now. Our second map for today is Colquitt's Defense. Again, a very beautiful, open, and hilly map. It should be lots of fun. Today, our teams are on the Union. We have 20th Maine, 1st Delaware, 7th VA Cav, Sussy Brigade, and 20th York. And on the Confederacy, we have I-Corps and the 31st Georgia. Today's team is myself as Guardian Eagle, doing all the background stuff. Our announcers today are that one Sevi, and we have a special guest announcer, Hot Coco from the 20th New York. How's it going for you guys?
Good.
Yeah, I've had a long day so far, and I'm ready to see some more fights.
Exactly.
All right, sweet. So, what do you guys think in terms of strategy is going to happen on Anderson's counterattack? If you have any thoughts on that map.
Well, usually on Anderson's counterattack, remember, if anybody doesn't recall the map that was just seen, you can press fucking J a few times to go look back at it. But it's a very open map for the Union. And although I don't agree with this decision, a lot of people like to move artillery pieces back. So I think we'll see a couple Union artillery pieces pushing back, and the Confederates advancing either on one of the flanks, usually where they advance. But on the Confederate right, Union left, they can get really close up there through the woods, and I imagine that that's where their main charge is going to be.
Yeah, same with me. I think that right side wood line is where a lot of melee is gonna happen with Union trying to hold. There's a big formation of rocks in there that they have to hold. And that's we'll see a lot of contact there probably. And then usually on the Union right as well, a couple shots being engaged, maybe a light attack there, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, you almost have the opportunity. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
No,
there we
no,
go.
no. You go, you go.
You almost have the opportunity for more long range fire if the Union pulls back from that rock formation on the far right. But you don't often see that.
All right, thank you for that. And what do you guys think for Colquitt's defense?
If the Union pushes down the hill, wait, which am I thinking about? Colquitt's? Shit,
Coquelic's
that's Fishbowl, right?
yeah, fishbowl.
Yeah, thank you. I forgot there for a second. Yeah, Union pushes up the left into the woods, get control point. Confederates are very bad at actually maintaining control of that point. And in my opinion, once the Union starts beginning to hold sway over point and get to control when they capture it, they control when they win. It's easy as that.
Yeah, I think that's how it'll play out too. I think Union will probably swing down left into those woods there, and that's will be a lot of fighting in the beginning. They might send like a small skirmish group to go harass the CSARD, but that'll be mostly on the right unless they decide to make a full-fledged assault on the right, which will be a little
Well,
risky.
this is a smaller server now. I mean, smaller.
22
It's 150. It's 150
yeah,
now.
150 is not too bad.
Yeah. So it's like 75 to 75. They used to be a huge battle back in the day. But you know what? Now it's like on the smaller end of most regimental games you see. But you know what? I almost prefer 150 player play because it just actually gives the attacker a lot more opportunities to do like attacks in a position that is weaker on the enemy. Well, like 300, you see there is no weak position for the defender. So yeah.
All right, thank you for
Which map do you
that.
say was first?
Anderson's counterattack, and then it'll be Colquitt's defense.
Oh yeah.
All right, here is Anderson's counterattack. Today, we do have a frontline reporter, too, from the 5th NC. Buckets might be here occasionally to give us some view of that action and just talk about it. But now on to our announcers here, Sevi and Coco.
Yes.
Hey.
So, are the numbers any better than they were a second ago? Because
Yeah, they're okay.
okay, so they moved over like 3 people.
They've like sent over 5 guys, yeah.
That is, I've never
Uh,
seen somebody
a little
restart a
movement
round over
already off the
10 people.
bat. It looks like a small group going right. We got
Well,
the
Confederate
nice for
left.
the Cav. Oh, yeah. Sorry, but it left in right. Nice for the Cav.
Are
Going
they in
over.
first corps?
Yes.
Okay.
Man. Yes. Also,
Okay.
let's get a good size push going on. We got 4 Texas led by Goon. Where the fuck is Goon?
I don't know.
Where's Goon at?
Wait. Can you see his pistol? I want to see what kind of pistol he has.
You want to see if he's got the Lamet?
Exactly.
He
I can't
doesn't have
tell
the
from mine.
Lamet.
Okay. I think that's a
It's
Cold
not.
Army.
It's not the. Yeah, it's the Cold Army, not the
I hate him.
Lamet. Yep. Takes 2
Uh,
seconds to hit an arrow to get the Lamet, and you get 9 pistol
exactly.
shots and buck 'em ball.
Oh, we see Union skirmishes on the left. I think it's a bad idea for the Union. On their left, you're kind of like on the wrong direction.
Yeah, I see.
No, whatever. That's not the same group that I was talking about. Those guys
What?
right over there, to your left.
Oh, Rambo's? Those are not
No,
skirmishers.
those aren't Rambos. Those are fucking skirmishes. Look.
It's a scout.
Oh my god, yeah. Fucking Booch was up there all by himself.
Chad Booch.
Yeah, Chad. Well, I don't know how
Oh,
much of a Chad is. Yeah, out of line. Let's
Adeline
go.
and Fast Shark scouting it out for the 20th. They're probably back
Naturally.
here. Yeah.
Hey, FYI, guys, a guy being 10 yards in front of you doesn't actually make him see any better. He has the same eyes that you have.
All right, so we got right now 9th or that's 9th Georgia Cav engaging. Nothing over there. With 20th over here on the left of the. So Union right very exposed right now. With a serious CSA push coming. With the 4th Texas and the 9th Georgia Cav and 34th Georgia over there. A lot of
I think the
boys.
Union would best to fall back.
I think
Like,
AP. Okay, so we got some more guys. You got Delaware coming over right now. AP shifting over right to defend this push.
yeah,
Yes,
well,
yes.
who knows? If the Confederates just charge in there, you know, they don't stand a chance. They'll lose
Yeah.
on tickets no matter what. Yeah.
This shooting match is definitely going to favor the Confederates right now, though, because all the Union here are going to be dying in skirmishing since they're crouching.
And don't forget, they're only like 30 yards away with buckenball, you know?
As long as I'm
Does he use a get Pokemon on this map?
They should be able to.
Yeah. No, that's not a 42.
You're looking at that field right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure that they're able to select it, but who knows if they are, right?
Where are the rest of the? Where'd they go?
You can
Where
go
is
up
it?
in the air.
Oh,
to see really
shit!
far away.
Oh, look at this. CSA got to the stone wall over here.
Well, that's more, yeah. And you know they are flanking the rest of those units, and I
Yeah,
don't
these
see what
boys ain't got the 42s either. Union's coming over here to the right. Looks like hold the stone wall. It's gonna be a point blank fucking shot engagement
Oh,
here.
Confederates are charging. Union don't stand a
Union-
chance.
Oh,
But the Confederates aren't really actually going in for it. They're just kind
yeah,
of
they're
like,
kind of holding back.
it's a weird kind of engagement. I don't see what the Confederate score here is.
Half shooting, half melee. It looks like CSA's holding here really well. Union's kind of, yeah, they threw in the reserves a little late. I'm assuming Union will win this, but took a lot of casualties in the process.
That was a weird push. I don't understand what the Confederates did there. They definitely could have won if they charged in, I think.
I think they gotta fully commit here and wipe out these CSA flags. I don't know what they're doing sitting back here. If this 9th Georgia Cav, or is it 31st?
I don't know. I disagree.
and
I think if they
7.
charged into the woods there, they would just be losing themselves tickets that they don't need to lose. I think their best move is still to fall back, even though they just won that.
over here, boy.
Like that position on top of the hill is
I
kind of
think out of line kills that would take them. I mean now CSA's got a little good amount of men, but a little
I
bit
don't know.
earlier.
I think that the Confederates won on tickets there in the end because
they
of all the
definitely
skirmish losses they got there. So I think it is the more prudent move for the Confederates to or for the Union to fall back and to not charge all those guys. I'm assuming because they don't have the tickets to spare. And it's still very early on in the game.
Yeah. Here we go. First Maryland holding off the entire
are they
CSA
kneeling?
army. Yeah, they are.
Oh, that's a dumb idea. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, I see
There's a rock formation right behind them.
very small losses. Yeah. Still not.
Yeah,
Not
but they could be up there too. So they want to sit behind a piece of wood. Whatever.
CSA loss is looking very minimum right now.
And they're staying in formation, so they're not
Yeah.
getting suppressed. At any second now, they could charge, and they'd be in a much better position melee wise, because your suppression really slows the amount. It slows the speed at which you can stab. Are the Confederates recharging on the right, or just staying back?
No, they're just sitting back and shooting. Looks like it's kind of coming down this right side of that hot engagement. Union already pulled back towards the
As
hill.
long as you don't hit.
They're gonna get 5 kills the entire game max.
Yeah.
Mr. President?
Mr. President.
They are
dude,
really dedicating a lot of men to that. They got 8 men on it now instead of
Christ.
7.
and a lot more men, riflemen, just stand back doing nothing, staying there.
Yeah.
Again, the maximum that those cannons can do is get like 6 kills off in a melee. I
Yeah,
gotta say,
they're not
eight
great.
riflemen can do a lot better. You know, yeah.
Keep it up, keep it up.
At close ranges, especially cannons.
This map's
the
just
furthest
tough
you can
about
move
how maneuverable the CSA is to actually get a hit on them. They're never really standing still.
That's true too. Yeah, because on other maps they're like funneled into a very small area.
Yeah,
On this
yeah.
map, the Confederates can simply avoid where your cannons are looking by moving like 1 inch out of the way.
But then look at that guy.
Guys, he's getting called. Answer your fucking Discord, god damn it!
I've got a very hot engagement here in this right side right now with AP engaging with the 4th Texas.
The 4th Texas are kneeling. I think it's a bad idea for them.
Yeah.
They're even if they don't die, those guys who are going to stand up are going to miss the shots.
Oh, well.
However, look at that, 2
Just
shots
get
in a row.
wiped here, yeah.
Yeah, they are still outnumbered like 3 or 4 to 1. So no matter how much more accurate those guys can be, they're going to lose that shootout
I
eventually.
wonder where the rest. See, I don't understand why AP would be holding up here still if the rest of their Union team fell back to a rear position. Like, it's
I
just-
agree. Like if they all were holding up there, it wouldn't be that bad of a
Yeah,
position. But
no,
the AP by himself, they're just like.
They're just getting wiped there now. They're falling back now. It's smart.
Some people
CSA
forget to Sorry.
There you go.
Some people forget to count the sheer power of shots per minute. That more men have. Like 5 more guys can.
Oh shit!
shoot
Oh shit!
shots. Oh, Confederates are not charging. We almost
Yeah.
missed it though.
These charges over here in this rock are so funny because it's like CSA like going in peace. Yeah, Union completely routing here.
Oh,
CSA
Union should not be
line.
countercharging there. I do not think.
Lot
Look
of
at that.
CSA boys waiting here.
Yeah, that's a bad idea for the Union to charge out. I don't see why they would want to do that. They could have held on top of the rock.
They're gonna wipe them. Wow.
It doesn't matter.
this
It
is
doesn't matter. They don't have the
steamroll.
tickets. I don't think.
I didn't see I saw very little Union losses there though, Sevy. I think this might have been a good ticket trade.
There's no such thing as a good ticket trade
this
for the
going a little too
defenders.
far is a little bit. Oh,
Yeah, look.
fucking. Florida. Oh, this. If they still. They better.
I'm
fall
just
back
saying,
now,
we've
yeah.
been really zoomed in, and there were a lot of this happening there. Like, there's still 35 minutes left in the game. That's not the amount of time that Union wants to be having melees. If they're having melees every 10 minutes, you know, that's not good. So you know, I guess we'll see if they get engaged before 30.
I'm surprised. I don't know where that was a large CSA force in like.
Is there a push on the right yet? Union right, that
really,
is Confederate left.
Yeah, it's just a shooting match.
Oh god, yeah,
honestly.
no, look at that. They're pushing up really close to the center now. I think they're gonna try to flank the guys on point.
At some point.
These guys.
Wrong AP force here.
Some of them facing the wrong way, but I'm sure they know where they are. But now they're kind of sandwiched in between the two sides. One group on the far Confederate left, one group on the far Confederate right. Fort Texas, they just yelled out there.
Right now, Union's still holding most of the major positions, looking pretty good still.
It certainly is, certainly is.
I think what we're gonna probably see is a CSA force, yeah, coming over here and just trying to shoot from a long distance. There's not much you can do in this open field because if you cross it, it's like you get chewed up.
Then again, they can mess up a lot more men on that Confederate left flank than the Union can. And I almost feel as if their best move right now would be to charge out those rocks, because they're far enough away from other unit support.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like the AP over there is too far away to help all those guys in the rocks if they got charged. And then, you know, if they try to countercharge the rocks, the Confederates would have the rocks. I just think that's the position the Confederates are trying to be taken. Unless it's out of bounds. Is that position out of bounds for the rebels?
I don't believe. I'm not going out of bounds. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, spectators.
But yeah. I think that the CSA can get pretty far up here.
I thought so too, yeah.
Against these Rambo being able to come over like to these rocks and shit. So.
Oh yeah, a really funny clip of a unit that I was doing on those rocks once. Well, Eagle has it.
But I mean, like, yeah,
either got stuck in the rock formation, Eagle.
Well, I think with the CSA plan of action here should be either isolate these rocks and take them, or is isolate AP and go take those guys.
But then again, I mean, maybe we're being too harsh on them. They still do have 33 minutes. That's a lot of time for the attackers. Like a lot of time. We've seen a lot of action for only 12 minutes.
If these cannons, this is about the only time in this whole ass game that these cannons can get a shot at stationary targets. They better take it soon.
Exactly, but I think they're just faffing about, you know. Like, next thing we know, they're gonna shoot the K-shot into the wall, right? Let me flip it. Oh my gosh, they shoot your shot already.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Wait, we should probably go over there, see what actually happens on their end.
Yeah, he's not gonna shoot it. He just said he's not shooting.
Why not? Whatever.
Yeah.
The Confederates should be charging. Oh.
Yeah, speaking of which, we got Buckets in the call. How's it going, Buckets?
Buckets, get a round off.
Fire's there.
All right, look at this.
Currently trying to rush
and
get
they
these
nailed
guns.
one dude.
Guys, red mist!
Push back. We were able to
They
get through
headshotted
before
one dude.
Confederates pushed on us.
What was that again, Buckets? Sorry, Coco was talking there.
Not bad.
We pushed 2 guns back before any Confederates pushed the artillery position, so now we have 2 guns being able to use.
All right, nice.
Well,
Thank you.
hopefully you kill more kneeling guys. Yeah, but it is very hard to hit a position that is trying to kneel one behind one of those stone walls. As we saw in the last shot, that was a direct hit, killing one person.
There you go.
Yep,
Wait,
charging
where
up.
did he go? The APP?
I think AP retreated up the hill, or back to...
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're over there by the logs, I think.
Yep, yeah. Where the right?
Is this them?
No, this is
I'm
20th
pretty sure they're on the
Delaware.
logs.
That's a pretty small force in the logs though. It's like one dude.
That's AP.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. They're kind of there.
Yep, I wasn't really, I mean, they just kind of put up to their own position, and now they're having a little shootout battle. If the AP had practiced, they would know to aim around the center, or on the very tip top of those little rock walls, and you would hit just center mass of the rebels. And it looks like that's about what they're doing now. And a couple of rebels dying, but not very many losses.
You see they fall back to the caissons back there.
Does look like it. Or maybe a couple of them just fall back all the way into the forest, but not most of them. Still 3 real minutes. I don't know if the Union's best move here was to contest that. I almost think they would have been better off letting them have that rock wall.
No, for sure. I mean, AP's got they lost a good amount of men here. Take this stone wall back, and they also have another group with them, Delaware. So this is a fucking a pretty aggressive push for leaving, you know, That's like cover back here in the stone wall and this log pile.
There's no such thing as a good advance for the
Now they're
defenders.
shredded here. What's going on?
Well, they are facing off against 2 other groups who
Yeah,
can a lot more numbers than
In a
us.
very bad spot.
Shots per minute has a huge effect that a lot of people, like I was saying earlier, just don't appreciate.
Surprised we're seeing this. I don't know what this group's doing back here. They're getting like 200-yard out shots. No, those are close unit. I thought they were shooting
150
at the
max,
right.
maybe, I think.
Yeah, are they shooting the logs? What are they shooting at?
It doesn't really matter what they're shooting at. They still got 30 minutes left. As long as they're shooting at somebody, they're helping out their team. What we've seen from the last few games, at least the ones that I've spectated for first score. Oh yeah, well I guess the Union did fall back from those rocks. So.
Well, no, these are the rocks on the right. Union fell back from those, but the CSC hasn't taken.
So they felt safe taking those rocks, yeah.
This is 9th Georgia Cav.
But what I've seen at least is that first score tends to be very passive at the beginning of the game, probing the enemy positions, and then they get extremely aggressive in the last half. So maybe that's what we'll see here again, or maybe the Union will be able to push them back, or at least hold them back, and not give in. Of course, with the little Confederate advance there in the center, about 4 guys, I don't see what's happening there. Maybe these Union guys will be abated into a big advance that will not end in their favor. 30 minutes have come and gone, and the Union are still better at it.
These little splinters are probably going to harass the artillery.
The
It's crazy how many guys they've got here in these cannons right now. Oh, 5th Florida coming over right now to this right side.
That's 8 men who aren't shooting rifles. That's that could be 24 less shots per minute.
Skirmish back right now. See, it looks like they're condensing up these rocks.
I expect like a 27-minute Union engaged. Any later than that, and the first score is definitely not a.
Union's been playing it pretty good on this map so far, honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I don't even know. I don't think the Union have really done anything spectacular. I just think it's the Confederates who haven't been advancing as hard as they could be.
I mean, I think Union had a little bit of a blunder over this right side, but they've held every single melee that we've seen so far. They held this one and they held the one on the left, so if they keep this up and they keep on playing passive like this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if the Confederates keep playing like this, but then again, they might switch up their playstyle halfway through.
I assume that was what we'll see with I-Core. That's what usually happens.
I personally think that if they do advance, like, let's just say that in their Steam call they're saying advance whenever they hit engaged, right? I think that we'll see the majority of their advance on the Confederate right, Union left. That's just what I think. Just because they have so many men over here in these woods. I don't even know if they're outnumbering the Union, but the Union, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like they're using their full force here.
Yeah, let's not be crowded up there.
Then again, they do have a little bit of better cover there up top the hill with that rock. Oh, Confederates hit engage
wow.
first. That's interesting.
I
haven't seen them on the Confederate side of the line.
They got a nice hit.
Yeah, that wouldn't bring down their tickets enough. I haven't seen them on the Confederate side of the line. They have a lot of tickets on this map. They must have been really losing those melees, like out-of-liners that we just haven't been able to pick up on.
I think you can see it over here is there's been a good amount of Rambos on this right flank over here for the CSA.
That's true. Those are the real hidden killers in these events.
Yeah. I'm still surprised. I mean, Union we've seen a little it's looked like more skirmishing deaths. Oh, here we go. These guys are fucking. I thought that was Union.
So did I. You know, yeah. If these Confederates just charged anywhere, they'd be steamrolling.
Oh
right
shit!
Now.
Oh fuck! Okay.
Union
here we go.
charge.
20th York coming in with a charge right now on the 9th Georgia Cav.
I don't think that's well advised at all. They're winning on tickets and they're wasting away through a charge.
Yeah. Oh well, they wiped them. I mean,
I don't even think it matters.
Positive ticket trade. I don't know if it's good for the defenders, but positive ticket trade there for Union.
I guess that is true.
Cav.
Yeah. But you know they still got 27 minutes left, and I think at this rate.
I heard Goon.
There we go. 27 minutes engaged.
Hey,
that's what I said. I said 27 minutes, didn't I?
Hey.
Let's go. Yeah, there's Goon. I wonder why he's playing there with the fucking.
20th.
He's playing with the Springfield 55. Who the fuck fixed the Springfield 55?
Did he get the 55?
Yeah, look at him.
You're right. Yeah.
A little retarded.
I'm assuming they don't get Buckmo on this map.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. What are the two regiments that they have?
I've seen some Buckmo by now.
I think
I'm
I've
just
heard
getting a lot of Enfields.
I think I've heard Buckenball. That's what's getting me off here. Well, maybe the regiment we're looking at doesn't.
Maybe it's the group on the right.
Yeah, because I've definitely heard Buckenball shots.
Hello, arty shot.
Artillery shot hidden over somewhere.
Yeah, speaking of Artie, I'm gonna cut the Bucket screen here. How's it going for you right now, Buckets? How is your guys doing?
No,
We're doing well. Getting a lot of good shots and a lot of red mist.
All right,
Look
sweet.
at the nose cap. It's easier.
The skirmishes are
Thank you for that. Now back to our spectators' view.
Look at the nose
Nah,
cap. Look at the nose cap.
We found the buckball.
Let me see his nose cap.
It's
wanna see-
buckball.
I know. I
Alright,
just want to see the
hold
sexiness.
fire.
I love the way it looks. That's not the nose. Whatever.
What? Even the nose cap.
Going on
What
the
the fuck is the
fire,
nose
hold
cap?
The fucking the little bit he puts the ramrod in.
If you're in the back,
That?
stand up.
No, the bit. Is that the ramrod?
Oh, I agree.
The section where he inserts the
I
ramrod.
into the nose cap.
I think
You want me to
did.
go inside the nose cap?
Just look at that. I'm sorry. Just look at the rounded edges. That's all I'm trying to show off. That the rounded edges. The Spring
So
42
that
nose
you
cap.
can turn
Are
on
distinctive.
light guns, guys, if you didn't know.
Yeah, cause it's French inspired instead of British inspired. It's cool.
It's a bucket. The CS has got bucket on that right flank, which is kind of not really being used at all because it's a long range engagement or semi long range, I guess.
So all it's really doing for good here is suppressing the enemy, which does have its upsides.
I wonder what this group's here is doing. They just shoot up the RD.
And before, if you
Yeah,
fire
you know,
between the rock
these
and the
Confederates need to
rods,
realize that these
get some
shots
good
aren't
force
helping
there.
them. They need to charge.
Alright.
Although, like I was
see-
saying earlier, you know, they could be planning on doing a charge later on in the game, but I think their best mover now would just be to literally every single section should be charged in the group they're facing off against instead of shooting them.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not charging the 20th here. Like, Fort Texas and in the 9th Georgia Cab and all these groups over here in this right side. The 6th Georgia
Instead, they're just sitting there and taking skirmishing
They're
losses.
falling back. Looks like Fort Texas right now falling back. Yeah.
This is some.
Yeah, I don't,
You know what? They probably again. I'm trying to be positive here because they probably have a call going on where they're making good strategies. But I just do not see those strategies playing out here, and I don't see what they could be playing. That's good. Like,
I don't want. It's right now. What they're doing is they're playing the whole field. Like they're fucking playing. They're splitting up their forces so much across this battlefield right now, and I think Union's really condensing them down, which is really good. And they're using their numbers on their defensive positions to this priority because they TSA doesn't have enough men to push this right. Union has enough men to hold. TSA doesn't have enough men to push their left. Union has enough men to hold it. It's just we're seeing it is where it's like they're not condensing their forces and making the bigger pushes. They're spacing out and shooting.
could I see the player count real quick?
Game. See what?
The player count. Tab screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. It's up a little bit to 174, but still,
Yeah.
they're playing at like a 300 person game. Like each of their groups can afford and be like independent. When that's not really what's happening here. What we see here is that the Confederates need to be massing up, and they need to be at least putting 2/3 of their force against 1/3 of the Union. Instead, we have equal forces going off against equal forces, which I guess is a more honorable battle, but that will always lead to a defender victory, no matter how good the attackers. Well, I guess not really, but really, like it will always lead to a defender victory in war rights, you know.
And what I think is really strange is we're seeing these little skirmisher groups spaced out all across the map with I-Corps. It'll like that was
Red Mist that only killed one person.
one guy.
Red Mist.
But like we're seeing these little 5-3 like 6-man groups spaced out across the battlefield. Like I don't understand this. It's just wasting their manpower because like all of these people that are out skirmishing adds up to a lot of men in these charges.
Exactly.
And
Like,
hey,
it's just-
like 5 men can make or break a charge. Kind of the whole
Yep.
thing.
It's those 5 guys. I hate to tell you, but if you're not killing anything, like if you're one of those little groups of 5 and you're shooting at a group of 20, you're not doing anything. Your effect that you're having on the enemy is not worth it.
I mean, these guys are shooting at what? Like this has got to be like what, over 200 yards out?
No, I would guess like 150. That's my guess.
Well, they're shooting at the Union on the opposing hill. Yeah, you're right, 150. But still, like they're behind, like, and the sun's in their eyes. Like,
Yeah, like why does
the-
that group exist?
the
Why
one
isn't it
thing
falling into them charging?
you can't overlook in this game is the effect on the sunshine in your eyes when you're firing a musket.
That's
It
true,
is
man.
so
People ignore
bad.
that all the time.
That is a huge like defender bias here. Like the sun, it's shining right in the CS.
It's not even that ahistorical. Like we have historical accounts. I guess more of like the early modern period of like I think it was King Gustavus Adolphus fighting. I think it was one of his sieges against the Russians.
in the 30 Years' War or whatever.
Maybe. I can't remember the exact.
Gustavus Adolphus was a general in the 30 Years' War.
He was the fucking king. What are you talking about?
He was a general.
He was also the king.
Was he also the king? I know he was a
I'm
general.
like 90% sure. Okay, if I'm wrong, please come.
He's probably a king. I don't know.
Yeah,
all I know is
whatever.
he's general too.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think that's what he's most famous
Like,
for.
kings led armies, so I mean, this is
Yeah, dude. Imagine if like fucking Donald Trump and like Joe Biden like, led armies. That'd be so badass. Dude, what I want to see is like Vladimir Putin, like on the ground.
Riding in on a.
Like, yeah, I know he's riding in on like a fucking bear. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Fucking
Yeah, Kim Jong Un like riding on like a truck with a sword in his hand. The modern cavalry charge would just be motorcycles and like fucking Glocks.
Air cab, baby.
Yeah, whatever. Still, I don't see what the Confederates are doing here. Like they have, this is, if anybody here doesn't really know what the meta, this map is known to be a famously easy map for the Confederates to win.
Oh, what the?
At least, am I wrong in making that? Is my knowledge of the meta too off?
No,
Because-
no, it's a CSA bias.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but like, I mean, as far as you know, fucking maps in this map set go, it's just, I don't get their strategy. Like you said, they're splitting up into 5-man groups and they're shooting from afar. Grouping
The
up.
center
and
is
charging.
just filled with them. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
like why do those groups? I'm so sorry, but
one,
why do they
I'm gonna
exist?
count. 1, 2, 3. Who is this?
Holcomb
4.
Legion.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 there.
I think we can assume at
9,
least
10, 11,
15.
12, 13.
At least 15.
4. Where's Volcan chilling around? 14. 15,
Okay,
16,
let's
17,
want to say
18,
20?
19. About 20. We'll say about 20.
Yeah. So there's 20 men who could be forming a line and charging the right. If those 20 men, plus the men already there on the right, charged out that Union rock position, the Union would hit last stand, guaranteed. The amount of out of lines you would lose while in a wipe would hit you to last stand. From that position, they would be able to roll in the Union's flank. I think
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. We missed this.
the
20
Union
north
advanced.
charging?
What
20
the
north
fuck?
charging on the right?
That's so dumb.
Just
They were
routing the
retreating?
6th Georgia. Routing the 6th Georgia.
It's like playing Ultimate
I
General. on
wonder
easy
if they
mode.
didn't charge. I wonder if they ran over on the right to get a volley on their flank. I'm
Well, yeah,
assuming
but
that's what
we
they
saw them
did.
advancing. Like we saw them
Yeah.
advancing.
Well, I could speak from heart for my 20th New York boys. They always like to get their bayonet a little bloody, so I don't. that's
Yeah, I don't know.
probably-
Well, okay. You know what? I have a little. What I think happened. My little theory. They went to do a rising volley,
Oh,
and then
hello.
a small melee incurred.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Yeah.
Hey, 6, you ready to go back up there?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sixth. Okay, I hate to say it, but sixth. You guys should have charged like 10 minutes ago. There's 19 minutes left in the game. That is nothing. The Union should have hit taking losses 4 minutes ago.
Flash, you're talking
There's
about
Goon
mid-game
with the
shit.
6th Georgia boys.
You know, so this is still
I'm
winnable by
surprised
the
Goon fell
Confederacy.
back.
This is still winnable by the Confederacy, right? At
Yeah,
what
it's
point? So let's just say, taking losses, right? I think if the Union hold unengaged until 10 minutes, they can't lose.
Oh no, they fit. No, I think until like 13 minutes they can't lose without engaged.
So yeah, you think the
Depends
next,
on how
you think the map will be 7
intense
5 minutes?
CSA plays it from the engaged to taking losses phase. Like once Union hits taking losses, how heavy-handed they start throwing their men at them. Like if Union hits taking losses at like 13 and CSA starts charging, then Union will probably lose. But if they keep on playing like this for the rest of the game, I have no doubt Union's gonna win.
Yeah. If they group up all those 5-man groups and into one group and charge anywhere, they will win that flank.
It's crazy. It doesn't seem like a lot of men, but when you really count down to it, it's a lot of guys, and that can make a massive difference. So you don't think about that too much.
The Confederate team right now is 80 people. 20 men? That is
Yeah, it's
1/4.
fucking
1/4 of their team is doing nothing. And again, I'm not saying this is like you're not shooting. You are shooting and you are killing people. That is not what this game is about. This game is not about killing people. This game is about taking the position. Killing the people is secondary. You know? Like you
Union
don't
has
need.
to get a good amount of losses on these rocks over here.
Yeah,
Saw
but they're all
2 guys,
information.
3 guys dropped, just 3 right now.
Okay,
all-
you know, yeah, you're right. If the 20th New York there takes a lot of skirmishing
Yeah.
losses, then that could spell doom
I'm
for the
assuming
Union.
most of those were information, but I'm assuming one or two, probably 2 out of the 3 were skirmishing.
Who's that group that just reinforced them? Was that the first
AP,
solo?
yes,
Oh,
that
that's
was
AP.
AP. It looks like first hours right here. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
assuming
okay,
that.
okay. So,
It's
You know-
it's like ooh, hello.
okay,
hello,
finally
hello.
a Confederate charge.
Push
I
to
don't
the
see
left.
the. Ooh, they're pushing up to the
Yeah,
rocks and
first
using the
Maryland.
close range.
Holding them right now. I'm assuming where the 5th NC is. There comes 5th NC coming in, reinforce the men. It's gonna be a really close fight of these rocks here.
Although it looks like the Confederates are pulling out on top, but there's a lot of Union reinforcements that, if properly used, could turn the tide in their favor.
Yeah, Union definitely winning this one right here.
Yeah,
A
those
lot of
reinforcements
losses.
are coming
I'm
in and killing
assuming
them.
1st Maryland almost got close to wipe there.
Certainly. Of all the positions for
couple CSA guys still alive coming
the,
around.
they might be able to kill some Adeliners, yeah.
Yep.
Of all the positions for the Confederates to charge, I think that was literally the worst position for them to charge. If they charged the center or the right, anybody else, I think they would have been better than that.
And CSA, Butthead chasing out the CSA line here, gets 1 kill. And
Well, that's a
Super
dumb
runs
idea.
away if he's smart, and he's smart, runs away.
Well, yeah, but imagine all the times he's died a line that we haven't seen.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's again, I'm being pessimistic here. It's literally never worth it to run out of lines to defend. It doesn't matter how many kills you get. You can get 10 kills. I don't care. It's never worth it.
Alright, so I'm gonna leave you for 1 second, okay?
What?
My food.
Oh, go. You're fucking. Whoa, hey, at least give me a good overview.
I am right. Is this
First,
good?
click
Is
real
this
quick.
good
Yeah, just hurry up.
Okay, I'm running. I'm going.
Coco ordered food like an hour ago, and he's just not getting here.
Jeez.
So from this more eagle-eyed position, we can see that the Confederates are still not doing much. We don't have the time, we don't have where the exact positions are, but we can see that the ones who were on the right and move forward on the rock position that the Union were holding near at the beginning of the game. More shooting, more nothing. You know what? If the Confederates change their strategy and they charge the ones who are easy targets, easy prey, they have a great chance of this. But I don't really see them doing that.
Yeah, it's interesting that they're being pretty cautious. Maybe they're waiting till like 14 minutes left, 15 minutes. And yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? If they are doing that, then I don't think they're at the risk of not having enough time. Like, you sometimes just need some physical time to bring down the enemy to breaking, to take losses to breaking. The Union, I don't even think if they're taking losses. Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait for Coco to get back. Am I right on that?
Yeah, for sure. The longer Rebels take, the longer it is going to be them. And we're going to ask Buckets here, our frontline reporter, how's it going for Artie through this round? Are you guys getting some good hits? How's it going?
We're definitely getting good hits. We're actually running low on ammo since we're using just Napoleons. We brought both Napoleons that were on the artillery field. So we're currently trying to conserve our ammo, waiting for them to come out of the trees as they have to take point eventually.
That's true.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for your report. Back to our overview.
Yeah. I do have a little bit of analysis here that I think is interesting. The fact that usually, like I was saying at the beginning of this round, the artillery is only like 40 yards from point. It goes without saying that shooting just a big rifle at 40 yards doesn't do much. But the Confederates are choosing to stay far away where the damn admins. I'm sorry for going off another tangent here. I'm not going to tangent of a tangent now. But I have a strong disdain for when admins change the time of the day. That is part of the map, and I think that's what people play for. Anyways, people play for the time of the day. People play for the map. They don't play for a perfect setting.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, sorry for being distracted there. The Confederates are playing in such a way that the artillery is able actually to hit shots near them and actually have them explode near them. Again, you can't have a fuse go off before 170 yards. So, what we see here is that the Confederates, even at these longer ranges, losing a couple men and they're suppressed. The Confederates now taking losses before the Union do. What does your clock say?
Yeah, it's 13 minutes and almost 30 seconds now. This is crazy.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, oh, God.
Okay, we're getting to that point.
Hey, Coco, press T, look what just happened.
What?
The Confederates just hit fucking taking losses. What are these guys doing? These Confederates are playing. I'm so sorry. You guys are playing like clowns right now.
Okay.
You know what? This is.
Did anything happen? Then nothing happened.
Literally nothing happened. The Confederates moved up to those rocks right there. You see breastwork, like you see the rocks, like the red rocks. Yeah, that's it. The 20th New York is still sitting there. Oh,
there we go.
At exactly 13 minutes.
We're calling it tonight, Seb.
Well, actually, what you said was if they hit it after 13, they're screwed.
Yeah, you're right. All right, well, I'm close enough. Come on, give me a little bit.
Yeah.
I see the CSA guys pushing up center.
Okay, you know what? The
Skirmishes
Confederates have a chance now. The Confederates have a chance.
They do.
The Union, they could hit breaking at like 4 minutes,
Debbie, look at this. Look at these groups. Look at these groups. What are they doing?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think you missed it too. I said they're playing like clowns. I think that the Confederates are straight up clowns right now. They're clowning on themselves and not playing well.
I got some tacos here.
You got tacos delivered?
I got tacos.
Whatever. And you're just gonna keep the fucking camera stationary every couple seconds?
No, I will move. I will strategically eat my food.
Well, at the very least,
second round, if you want to stream, I'll let you stream so I can munch on this.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I was strategically do it. I mean, there's not much happening. Keeping an overview is nice because we can see the whole thing on the.
Yeah, but like, I feel like for the next 5 minutes we're not gonna. Ooh, Confederates! I have a couple skirmishes on point. Won't do much when the Union just put a couple guys on the rock formation though. It's only a group of like 20.
There's probably one of the Cav groups. No, it's Goon with the. It's like half 4th Texas, half Georgia.
Yeah.
It's mostly 4th Texas.
Like I'm saying though, once the Union just put a couple guys on those rocks, that's not gonna do much. Of course, the Union might not
finally
do
get
that.
some point blank some hits here.
Yeah, well, I think it's if anything worse for the
Yeah,
cannons.
honestly. It probably is. I wouldn't have done it.
Like what was happening earlier was that they were at a further range. The shots were actually going off. The explosions were happening, suppressing people. But what we're gonna have now is that the shots aren't even gonna go off. There's not enough time for the fuse to go off. You know, the closest the fuse can go off is 170 yards worth. So, you know, though, you know, maybe they show canister. Maybe they'll show canister, which would be cool. They're not shooting canister. That what you saw there, you saw a ricochet and went off all the way over there. For the streamers back at it, probably watching at home.
Massive push in the center now. Massive.
Yep. Finally now, I guess what they were waiting for was taking losses. I still think they waited way too long though. Way too conservative.
Oh, here we go. Union flank coming in right now with a 20th New York. Looks like AP as well. I wonder if this will do anything. Well, let me getting isolated though, because she's supposed to be holding this corner here. Hey,
The Union really don't.
Mass Union charge here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, are they charging? I think they should have just like let them gap and then charge.
Delaware outline charging here. Oh,
Nice job, nice job.
Real lovely to
Dude,
see.
What is?
Oh,
Why are they
Kills?
Union charging out of line? What are they doing?
that was Delaware. That's a regiment.
Ah!
I didn't.
Well, it's
guess
still out of line.
another kill?
Yeah, the regiment is charging out of line. Look at that.
Alright,
There's a
that
whole
was 3
pile
out
of
of line
bodies.
kills. 4 out of line kills. He's loading.
Nice job, guys. That is literally worth 20 men. That's a whole line's worth of men that those 5 guys just lost. 4 guys.
That's crazy. That's just how this game plays out.
Yeah, you know, I think that the Union were playing shouldn't go until this exact point. The moment they've taken losses, the Confederates finally advanced.
Point New York. And
It still leaves a really
AP?
bad taste in my mouth how they waited so long to advance.
yeah.
Like they could have. This could have been happening literally 20 minutes ago. And it would have been
CSA
the exact
overrunning
same.
looks like the AP and the 20th New York right now.
I don't think the Union are gonna be able to recapture
5th
the point.
NC looks like, oh shit, we missed this. 5th NC getting wiped over
Yeah,
there as
they
well. Artie's alone.
Union just lost the game. They're not
Union
gonna be
just
able to
got
recapture this point.
schmacked right there.
Yep. So I guess what I was saying at the beginning of the game, how they were probably gonna charge later, it did happen. You see, they had breaking. Literally, all it took was one charge to bring them out an entire morale stage. If at any point in this game they charged their entire force, they would have brought them down a morale stage. They could have done it at battle ready. They could have done it engaged. Instead, they did miniature charges until, I mean, they got lucky here. I think they got lucky with how the Union were.
I think Union played that very poorly. They split up their forces way too much, and the coordination of that charge was
Well,
atrocious.
I think the Union were playing bad even before that. I think the Union were playing bad before they'd taken losses, and how they had little groups up, like being in little skirmish lines and shooting
Yeah.
on like shooting on the
I think
like
Caesars
at the
was playing
beginning of the
worse.
game. Yeah, the CSA didn't play very well, obviously, but you know they played good enough for the map. You know,
Yeah.
they played in a way that is going to win the map, which is really you don't need to have a perfect strategy, right? But
Looks like Union's getting loads and Bane. That's it.
it's not gonna help. It's my opinion that you can't recapture the point.
Let's see if those Artie guys are getting off. 2 of them got off. Assuming those 6 are
Nice.
stubborn Artie guys and me trying to shoot these guns. Yep.
Yeah.
I know maybe
Love to see that.
maybe difficult.
Whatever.
Like a cave
Um,
Wait, did you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
I saw an invisible blood splatter right there. Hey, if
That's
you're watching the
weird.
video and you saw that, run that back real quick, and you see this is an invisible blood splatter with no one killing it, or no one being killed.
I'll have to clip that when I go back and the video's all done. But yeah, what we see on this map is that once the Confederates just go forward and then take the point, it's my firm belief that there's nothing the Union can do unless the Confederates, literally unless the Confederates sit there and do nothing and like stop shooting, the Union will be able to win. Or no, I'm sorry, the Union will not be able to win. If maybe they can go far right and try to flank him up the hill, I don't know.
Boys ready for the charge?
But I don't know. I just don't have faith in the ability of really anybody to be able to recover from this position. That being said, I think that the Union really lost, not when they had taken losses, but literally in the first 5 minutes of the game, when they had guys kneeling in open order in front of the lines, when they had skirmishing groups. The Confederates had the same thing, but you know, yeah.
So we heard us here that they're getting ready to charge. I really hope they wait a little bit for this. Oh no, no.
Why are you saying
Just
no?
wait.
Are you biased? or
Because
something?
Union's not even coming in over here.
Yeah, well the Confederates
They
charged.
waited like,
my
oh, well,
gosh,
looks
yeah,
like CSA is actually spending men off to go stop that for
I
us.
don't
So
really know what's happening here.
5th
This is a bit
NC
of a-
could make a push here and actually wipe them.
No, they're just gonna take some out-of-line losses. But again, that doesn't matter because they're counterattack.
They're splitting their forces. They're wiping this group in the left. Looks like here. Once 20th and the AP comes in.
Won't do much. I think you're right. I think they're gonna wipe this group over here. But look at the group on point. Look how many Confederates are over there.
Nope. You see how he's charging in. Depends on who's better at melee here. I think this is
Oh
it.
yeah,
I think-
really. It's all coming down to the melee. We do have some more Oh, flag bearers are running away. That's not a very good sign for the Union. Doesn't mean much, though.
Flags need to just loop around and get the fuck back in this melee.
Yeah, if the flag bearers get back in melee, they can win off respawns. Confederates didn't breaking. They have now.
Union can win this if these flags come back.
Come on. No. The flags aren't going to make a difference. The flags aren't going to make a difference.
Terry, come on, Terry.
doesn't make
What
a
are y'all
difference.
doing?
It doesn't make a difference. He's going to win on point. Look. The Confederates had a couple guys retreat.
Holy shit, you're right. Union coming back.
Look.
The
The Confederates retreat up the hill. The Confederates retreat up the hill. No, to the right.
To the right?
To your right. Look.
I'm looking.
Right there.
I'm looking.
Press T. Look
Yeah,
at the
these
fucking...
guys. I know these guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys? These guys have been sitting here the whole game.
No, they were on point earlier.
Well,
They're not on point. They're not on point. So the Confederates had like 10 guys not on point.
See if CSA just bails and go, or if they're
No.
letting you cap
They're
here.
gonna be slow. They're gonna be slow. Why would they bails and go,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
Pickle.
Oh
Yeah.
wait.
Oh my gosh! You know what? I said? How the Confederates really had to fuck
Nope.
up.
So
Setting
they're
that
getting
group
full
up.
kits. Yeah, they're getting full kits.
Yeah,
I
they're getting
think,
full kits. The Confederates really had to fuck up to lose that point. They really did by setting that group off on the right. I don't know why the fuck they did that.
That was very
Well,
smart
yeah,
play
yeah.
there by Union, I think.
Yeah, very smart. Well, what they saw was a big tactical blunder by the Confederates,
Yeah.
and they took advantage of it. That was phenomenal play by the Union.
Let their forces divide and conquer. Love to see it.
Exactly. I don't know why. What Confederate group was that? Did you see? That went off to the
It
right.
was the one of the Georgia groups. It was I-Corps.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So yeah, it was one of the I-Corps groups. I don't understand what they were trying to do there. Like, were they trying to go in the force and meet them? Why would they do that?
I think it was first Georgia. Yeah, it was first Georgia.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what? I still think the Confederates are going to win the game because it's breaking now. With 10
Yeah.
minutes. But
You
still,
really
that was.
gotta
The
be
Union
smart.
did great there. You know, the Confederates, they did something dumb. They moved a group into the forest, and the Union, that was impressive. I've never seen the Confederates split their force and just get wiped.
What I thought was gonna happen was what I was saying. No. Would be 5th NC takes on the entire force on the right by themselves. Well, so it would be a split melee. But what they smartly did was they cut most of their forces left, and they completely encircled the CSA group here, which you can see by the mass CSA bodies on the ground. Well, not really mass anymore because they all disappeared. But
Yeah, that was great.
they just kind of sandwiched them, and then they just kept on swinging towards here.
Exactly.
And you're right, they didn't even need the fly bears. I thought they would, but they didn't.
Because, men on point is what matters, you know.
What was that?
I fucking stuttered there for a second. Jesus.
Let me
I'm
spit out
tired.
my food.
Dude,
I was
I woke
laughing.
up at fucking 6 today. All right, I'm tired.
I go
Anyways.
calm and cool 10:30.
Based.
Nice.
Anyways, wait. I went out to the. Yeah, I'll talk to you later about it. But I had some fun this morning. Anyways, what we saw there was that the Confederates, they proved themselves right and wrong. They charged on point. Literally, the first time they charged, like the whole team charging, it ended with the Union going from fresh taking losses to hitting breaking. They pushed them down 25% of their tickets. If you didn't catch that, you go from taking losses to breaking is literally going from 50% of your tickets left to going to 25% of your tickets left. It is huge. One charge knocked out a fourth of the Union's tickets. What does that tell us? It tells us that if the Confederates at any point just charged 4 times, they could have won this in the first 10 minutes. You know.
I'm really surprised how aggressive Union's playing it right now. I don't know what.
Yeah. Like, why are they in skirmishing? You know, are they trying to hit
I'm
last
wondering if
stand?
they're probably trying to defend this fly bear, but I mean, oh no, CJ.
Nice die out of line right there. He just
Oh,
cost his men 5
CJ.
tickets.
What was CJ doing?
Is there anything going on the right? On the Union right, Confederate left?
No, not a single thing.
Yeah.
Please,
If,
commissioners were
you know what?
still-
If the Union are able to maintain fire control over the point, they could be able to just. Oh, Confederates are capping from the edge. Look! They have the corner of the point over there.
Yep, and they're charging.
They're charging the guys out of line.
This is bad.
Nah, yeah, they're gonna hit last stand. But they're gonna lose.
Was
Okay.
very stupid of the 20th there.
It's too late. Union are now in fire control of the point. They are numerically winning up there. But all that means is that it's easier opportunities for the Confederates to hit them down to last stand.
That was
kind of stupid.
as a 20th man myself, I'm disappointed in Elon for that tactical
You said
decision
you
to
said
hold up
20th
there.
main.
20th. I'm a 20th man myself.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. Look at this. The Confederates are now grouped up and they are advancing
Oh god.
in groups.
Oh
this
god.
is great.
Oh.
Well, this is precisely what the Confederates should have been doing the whole game, you know. And now
Yeah.
they're finally doing it. 7 minutes left, and you know what? That's all you really need.
Union countercharge in the woods right now.
They don't. Why are they
No,
countering? They still
this
control
is-
point. What the fuck?
We're out of lines here on this left side.
Yeah. You know what? That's not a good idea, in my opinion. I think they're trying to recreate what they did earlier, and it can't work out for them. You know. Best case scenario, they hit last stand.
Seriously grouped up here. It's gonna be the opposite. CSC about to split the Union here. Yep.
Yeah,
Coming on the
literally,
Union's
best
flank
case
right now.
scenario, the Union at last stand.
And Union guys still in artillery, still kicking.
Still in artillery, guys.
lot of guys defending this already. I'm not sure why they're not going in.
Well, it is a good defensive position up there with those rocks. You know, you can see the point really well.
I see, but like, it's evening out. The arty guys don't even matter at this point because how many CSC skirmishes there are. It's
That's
crazy.
true. I didn't consider that. Yeah, but now we can see that Confederates are in numerical control of the point. The Union have to charge them in the next 2 minutes. Again, they don't have to charge them now.
Yeah.
That will take like
No, that's it.
Union last stand. Yeah, they lost. Okay.
I mean,
but-
like, it was a good fight, but that was a really dumb decision at the end there. I think that's
completely.
what cocked them.
They could have gone up the hill and like again, it takes like 2 minutes to capture a point. They could have waited until there's 4 minutes left, you know, and then it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered if they had kills or not, you know. Cannon's not shooting enough canister. You have they have more men on point now. Does it do much? I say not really. As long as the Confederates keep their flags up and in enough formation, they're good. Because the Union can't get any more respawns. So if the Confederates just get some men on point, eventually they will win. They have 5 minutes. That's a lot of time to kill a lot of
20th
people.
New York at the respawns them.
Yep.
I mean,
If-
with the flags here, the situation to do is they need to run off this way and try to draw
Well-
some CSC guys off the point.
I think they're gonna try to do that when the melee starts. You know,
Yeah,
the last
well,
couple
they'll do
minutes
that
of the
when
game.
guys starts, yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully at least. I've seen way too many times the flag bearers like stay in the back of the line. You know, flag
I always
bearers.
tell my flag bearers, always yell at them. Whenever there's a melee last stand, you fucking just start running around, draw enemies off the point.
But you have to wait until it's actually technically useful. You know, if they did it right now, it wouldn't do much for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we see now, you didn't have a lot of men on point. How many Confederates are up their hill? Yeah, no. Yeah, look at all those reinforcements. The moment those guys touch
Stars
the point,
coming across the midfield right now.
it doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
hello, Canister.
Canister, Canister does a great job at suppressing. He can kill a couple guys. But,
Suppress me, a spectator, like above the cannon, yeah.
Hey, well, in the new update, you're gonna fucking blink. You see that?
On that walk by.
Here we go.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, now
where'd the Union
oh,
go?
Confederates are just charging.
Where'd the Union go? They fell back and they fell back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here comes the arty guys. The bull gets missing a
Yeah.
pistol shot, getting killed.
And there we go.
Actually, getting killed
Rest
by
in
a
peace.
Rambo or a skirmisher.
You know what? I think we can draw a lot of conclusions here, and that
then
the number
see,
one is that
point
charging
blank.
works.
Come on, Toxic. Oh, there goes Butthead. Pyro, misses another point blank shot. Gets killed.
Wait! Look! You're not charging a point on the behind you. Over there.
Alright, sorry.
You're not, yep.
Do a little something.
They now have a little.
Great
Confederates
charge.
final push
by the
losing
Union.
around a minute of time. Who knows? Maybe they could pixel glitch it, you know, and just barely get in the last second. But I think the U charged too soon. They could have waited an extra minute, maybe two.
Yeah, I agree.
They're what I'm seeing now is that a lot of people aren't playing around the 0 seconds anymore. It used to be a very big focus was that guys at 0 seconds you outnumber them, and so then we should keep guys alive. We don't see that anymore, you know.
Yeah.
Because all that matters is that you outnumber the enemies at 0 seconds. If the moment they get last stand, their main goal was survive and don't go anywhere near point, just survive, I think we could have won. You know, I think anybody can win last stand if you just wait until there's 0 seconds left, or 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then charge point. Yeah. All you need to do is outnumber them when the time hits 0, and you will win the point. Look at this. Look at how slow the capture is going. If you right click, you'll see that there's basically no unit on there, and it's going to take another minute to capture it. Yeah. Well, now with the all the Union guys completely falling back here, I think they might just win off killing them all. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. What was this on here? Cool. 5th floor, boys. Double teaming.
Oh, he missed a shot.
Oh, man.
Oh, they lost.
Yep.
They lost by all the guys died.
Well, not all
Wow,
of them, but
that was-
it's that thing
yeah.
where like they're not near point enough or whatever.
Yeah. That was an interesting map.
That was a very interesting map, yeah.
Oh, look, the guy.
Yeah.
The fucking.
Oh, sorry.
It's just dumb. Little fix glitch.
Yeah, so that was a interesting first round to watch here on Anderson's counterattack. We'll start doing a debrief here. We'll go with Sevi first, then our special guest, Coco, and then our frontline reporter, Bucket. So, Sevi, what were your thoughts on the first round?
Yes. Well, I think on the first round, the Union, they played good enough for the first while, but then they started. Well, the whole game they were just taking a lot of skirmishing losses, and I think even though they were losing it at a slower rate than the Confederates, we'll see over here in the Look at this battle report. Look at how many skirmishing losses that the Union had. Sure, that's less than what the Confederates had, but they were damning themselves. They had like 70 before they had taken losses. If the Union played more information there, I think they could have won. I think that's all the Union had to do was play information. With the first Corps style of attack, they would have won. That's what I think.
Yeah, I'm fully with Sevi on this. I think it was a really close game for most of this match. Both sides had a lot of stuff to work on through that match. It was not the greatest bit of war fights I've seen. But I mean, Union playing well strategically against the CSA for most of the map there until the end, where CSA fucking destroyed Union in that center push, but they finally got together and consolidated their forces into one big center push, which really showed how they should have been doing that the whole game. But hey, they still won. Doesn't matter how you win, they win, they won. So props to CSA there for that final charge there at the end.
And that was an interesting little wipe that they had received there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the Union counterattack as well. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for that. Buckets, what did you see with that first round with artillery?
I can only really give you the experience with artillery. Didn't see anything really going on with infantry. But I could say we were getting good shots. We did get pushed out there at the end. I did lose all my guys, but we did hold off. I say for the good most part of the whole round, and I do say we did good. Probably could have done a little bit better with a different little strategy, but it's all experiment really.
Yeah, for sure. Always getting better in this game. And thank you for your guys' debrief. We'll be starting the second round of Colquitt's Defense shortly. All right, here's our second round of Colquitt's Defense. It should be interesting. Now to our announcers.
Yes. So we can see here that very immediately off the bat, there's a lot of Union group points left, but not all of them. Could you zoom out real quick? I think that there's some not going left.
Yeah, I think there's like. Wait.
Nah, there's just a couple artillerists.
There's still a spawn.
Yeah, that is it's never a good thing to see you guys.
I know, you know, I know who these boys are. Is it 20th boys? Yeah, I called it. These boys know how to play this map. They run right down there.
Well, you know, I think any okay, I'm not throwing shade in any group here. I think it is a sign of professionality if you're the first group to be reload bayonet and moving. Way too many people spend like 30 minutes back at the main. Everybody reloads bayonets. Everybody reloads bayonets. Like, I'm sorry, if one of your privates spawned in 3 minutes late, just start running off without them.
I mean, look at this difference. They're double cooking down the hill when we sprinted, and.
Hey, not we. You can't.
No, wait.
You're unbiased.
I'm unbiased.
We can see. Oh, Confederate group to meet him now.
Oh,
I think that's right. Going a little bit too fast.
This is too far. This is the guy that's do. CJ, what are you doing? CJ's like died alive like 5 times this game. So what is CJ doing? Oh my goodness. Yep, there he goes. That was. I know. Union line coming in here right now. CSA, their entire force looks like to be holding in the. Oh, hello. I have never seen this. Have you seen this, Sevi? I think Sevi's incapacitated right now,
Sevi's
but
dead. Yeah, no, I've never seen this either. This is crazy.
I've never seen the CSA line. Should I go kill the Artie?
Sorry, microphone worked. Yeah, you know, I think that they're given this opportunity due to the fact that the Union are really slow on their advance down there, and the Confederates can really do all they want right now. Counter battery doing nothing as usual.
Battery.
Have the guys reached the bottom of the hill yet? The other Union?
What do you mean the Union? The respawn? Yeah, they're down there. Yeah.
No, the main group of the Union. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God! If they didn't. Okay, yeah, thank God. If they didn't charge there, you know, a bit of an attack column, you know, a little more blobby would be better. But at least they're saying information. These Confederates would be best, I think, to fall back.
Which they are.
Yeah, that's good. Well, now, I mean, I think they fell back a little bit too late. Now it's going to be taking out line losses.
Couple recruits here sitting on come on, Booch. There you go, Booch.
Yeah, well, the Confederates waited way too long to retreat there, and now you have the worst kind of retreat, one which you take like 5 out of line losses. That's even worse than getting your line wiped. That's enemy, they said. They didn't even see the Union.
That is enemy. You are correct.
I always love to
It's
hear
like
the guys.
all CSA falling back right now up the hill.
That is a good idea, I think. Well, it's okay. I don't think it's a good idea, but I think it's the idea that everybody else would do. We can notice here that the Union doesn't have to charge anymore.
They're still going.
The Union are now in control of point, and the fact that they could capture the point whenever they wanted now. They control the woods to the left of point.
This artillery is shooting at. They just counter battery? I wonder if they've been doing this whole game. I mean, like.
I think it's a waste. I think the Union battery on there might as well just go infantry.
Oh God, there's.
Like
CSA...
these Confederate guns.
Oh.
I mean,
9.
I hate to say, but you only need like a guy and a half per cannon.
I don't understand. Why do they have 6?
You only need a guy and a half per cannon.
And CSA over here, uncontested. They're just kind of chilling. This is again. I mean, like the wasting of units. I think we've seen from I-Corps has been a lot. It's been
That's true.
The wasting of it. Yeah. Oh, look at this little flank here, little cheeky little flank.
It doesn't mean anything. It's 3 guys. They're not going to kill anybody significant, you know. All it's going to do is lead them to lose some tickets. Last game, what we saw was that the first corps splitting up didn't really hurt them as much as it didn't. It restricted them, you know. It made them lose melees. Well, it didn't really lose them tickets because they had infinite tickets as attackers. They were at no, they would not have hit final push. Was what I'm trying to say, right? Except the melee. The melee at the end of the game always moves the attacker. The
Oh,
fighters.
true.
What I'm trying to say is that these small groups are much hurting them more on the.
Death Star. Oh, it goes down, but this guy's getting.
Yeah, when I say line death, I
Doing
don't
a
care how many you kill. It
mass
literally
charge here.
hurts you. That's a great push in the Union, and I don't know why that guy stayed up and kept shooting, but should have fallen back to a
CSC line holding.
Yeah, as long as they're information, you know what? They're gonna be better off than retreating now. It's too late to
Beautiful
retreat. They have to
fucking
hold.
melee here. Beautiful fucking hill melee. We love to see these. These are beautiful. On the right,
Pistol
looks
shots
like Union's
everywhere.
winning easily over there. Good
I
pistol
think
shot.
they outnumber the Confederates well.
CSC's holding pretty well on this left side though.
Yeah, so maybe the Union's advantage over here on the right may hurt them because they don't have enough men on the left. But
Yep.
now we can see that the Confederates who retreated. Again, I hate to say it, but if your unit's in melee, you should not retreat.
Yeah,
Just
I'm not.
stand
Oh,
there and die.
what they did was they retreated a whole regiment, looked like, and then they left the 2 regiments there to fight on their own.
And die the
outnumbered.
line.
Yeah. Not. Oh.
Melees always end
First
with that.
Maryland not stopping, getting dropped by a pistol.
It doesn't matter because they're the attackers. They can take these out of line losses if they want to. Remember that for our viewers at home, if your line gets wiped, inherently by the nature of the game, you lose at the very least 3 skirmishing and 2 out of lines. That is a fucking lot. That's 6. Wait, no, 3 times 9 and. What did I say, 2? Yeah, whatever. That's basically, if you lose a melee, tack on an extra 10-man group that you just lost, right? It's insane. So the melees on this game really help the attackers to drive down the defenders' tickets. And I think if the defenders are, they like this first corps people, if they switch over into a more information section and just don't lose melees, they'll be able to do a lot more. The attackers.
Yeah, coming up right now.
Yeah, the
Captain CSC off guard.
Oh my god, yeah, they're retreating one of the groups while leaving the other. Again, like you said, that's just gonna make them split up. And just like we saw last round, losing a melee is horrible for the defenders.
Oh,
Doesn't
Vulcan
mean much for the attackers.
doesn't see it coming.
It really doesn't. Does he have a lamette? Does he have a lamette?
Battlefield.
Does he have a lamette or what?
I don't know. He's dead. He's gonna.
Oh my fucking god. CJ's about to fucking murder him.
And
Kill-
there he goes.
Nice job. He killed an out-of-line rebel officer, nonetheless.
They're
36
still
minutes left in the
going.
game.
They're still going.
The Union are playing much better
very
on this
strong
map than they were last
presence on
match.
this right side. Union not stopping, going toward the artillery, looks like, or a flank on the. Yeah, this going up the
How
stone wall is
soon
a
do you
pain.
expect the Confederates to engage? I'm guessing a 32-minute
I'm
engage.
saying 32. I'm saying 32. Yeah.
Oh, 32. Okay, yeah, okay. Because this is great by the Union. Now look at this, guys. Do you mind zooming out, like, so we can see the whole map real quick?
Yeah.
Look at where the Confederates are, and look where point is. The Union can do whatever they want, and then take point whenever they want, except for those guys right there.
Those fucking skirms, dude.
But yeah, okay, yeah. Wait. What are those Confederates doing? They could have helped their fucking teammates
I
out. They're
don't
just sitting there.
understand.
Guys,
They
guys.
go over here.
Oh,
Look at this.
Hey,
Look at this.
hey, zoom back in.
I know. Yeah, I saw that.
Guys, it's
See it?
imperative.
It's
Oh my
charging
God.
now.
Oh god, why? Just okay. If I were the Confederates now, I would
Alright,
shoot all.
hold on.
Hey, have you,
This-
yeah,
This right here. We gotta see an arty shot here. You gotta see one.
You're not gonna
This
see it,
is
you're not
it. This
gonna
is
see
your one good spot on the
You're not gonna
entire.
see it.
This is Union. Oh,
Oh,
if Delaware
nice
can come in on the CSA flank right here, it's gonna be game changing.
Union shot and missed.
Oh, here comes Maryland and Delaware. Oh, they're getting gunned down. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that's not good. It's not even a flank anymore. Now they're charging head on the stone wall.
Zap with a pistol. Can he get corn? There we go. Drops
Yeah,
him.
nice job. You know, this is where all the melees, this is where the
Union.
action is. If the Confederates had
Coming
that other skirmishing group, I think they'd be winning this.
Oh,
They
for
would have
sure,
won
for
this
sure,
hands
yeah.
down if that other group didn't push forward.
Union doesn't even have all their men engaged yet. I think
Yeah, and they're still winning. 'Cause these Confederates just cannot get together. Like, for the life of them.
Union's taking a lot of skirmishing there, though. That's not good.
Wait, I
Union
just
falling
realized.
back.
Literally every single time the Confederates have lost both these games so far, it's because they were split up. You know?
What are the skirms doing?
guys, we have to shoot at the artillery from 150 yards away. We have to. You don't understand.
Well, CSA took control of the forest again. Looks like.
Yeah, with like 5 guys. It doesn't matter. The Union can go back and take it whenever they want.
And
What's important is that the Confederates are just losing men. So
Come
many men.
on.
You're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it, man. Just give up.
Where the hell are the cannons?
You don't.
What?
Cannons? Where are we going? We don't need cannons.
The
Okay. The only
Oh, they're
thing I
pushing
just...
infantry. You heard that?
Apparently, that's it.
Finally.
Well, yeah, it took them 5 minutes too late. The only thing worse than people shoot at artillery is the artillery themselves.
Come on,
Look, there's guys on top of the hill. They can't do jack shit. There's a lot of artillery stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This angle is awful.
This people really praise the artillery in this map,
Alright.
and I'll be honest, if the
Oh,
Union.
JFP! JFP going in!
Oh my gosh, guys, that is out of bounds for the Union. Oh my gosh, the Confederates. The Union artillery just hit.
That's gonna be a TK.
Union artillery
Yep,
just hit.
got one.
Yep, nice job. Union
And got
artillery
him to
getting
engage!
it to. Oh my
Union
god,
hitting engaged!
dude,
What?
Union just
What?
brought themselves to engage. I think we're still going to see a 32-minute Confederate engage though.
How? How?
Hey, all I
how
gotta say is, because they've been charging nonstop this whole game. Think about that, right? Like skirmishing.
These are bad charges. These games
I
are just,
disagree.
I think they've been okay. It's just like they weren't coordinated. We saw like a Union push up here with like half the Union line. They all should have went.
I guess. That is true. That is true. Maybe they've been overconfident because
Right
they've
now,
seen nothing but victory.
CSA completely encircling these Union at their last stand. These cannons.
Confederates
Yeah,
now
33
hitting-
engaged. 33
Hey,
engaged.
you know that was even. Yeah, no, this is. I still think this is well in favor of the Union.
Yeah, me too.
Like, oh yeah, you're right. The Union definitely could have played those charges better, but at least they charged, right? At least they charged. We're gonna see a much faster game, I think, than the last round. Simply because these guys.
down these cannons, gunning down Rambo CSA guys coming in.
Yeah. These outer lines are gonna really. We're gonna see a very fast breaking, not because of what we see later, because what we see right now is gonna shape what we see in half an hour. Or
Very
maybe 20
small
minutes.
Union contingent, barely fucking holding on.
But at least they're information. At least they're at least in skirmishing when they die, you know. Except that guy charging off there in the left and dying.
Fouls
it's-
going in.
Fouls.
Gets
What?
one.
Why? Oh yeah. Okay. That right there, the attacker killing the defender out of the line.
Yeah,
That's
worth it.
perfect. That's exactly what they need.
Looks like CSA is finally flushing out the rest of the Union guys here.
Yeah. But you know what? The Union are gonna be able to get some more
Brutal
kills. And I think if the Union spawn main and go back left into the woods and just repeat this again. Looks like
And
that's
Sevi
exactly what they're
calls
doing.
it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're doing. We'll go zoom over there once we see the rest of these Union guys get wiped. Yep.
But their flag is running away. That's good
If
enough.
that flag gets out, I'm not. Yeah, he doesn't get
Yeah,
out.
nah,
That's bad. That's bad for Union right there.
Although
It's
they have
a
4 companies
very
now.
long walk.
It is. This is a very big map. Although, you know, the final push time is a lot longer because it's a longer walk, you know. So at least you got that going for you.
You do.
So, you know, what I think is going to happen is I think it's going to be like last game. How the Confederates, I remember last game, the first corps, they were behind on tickets percentage-wise, but they still won. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're behind on tickets percentage-wise as your attacker, as long as you're not behind by 25%.
No. It all boils down to one charge, really. That's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
Especially when
But-
it's close,
well,
like a minute.
I don't know.
Engaged or difference, whatever in tickets.
If
Who's
the
this? Oh shit! Massive fucking Union force still here.
it's not that massive. That's like 20
I
guys.
don't know why they wouldn't go up with the friendlies though. See, this is what I'm saying.
Well, it was
split
a bit
upwards.
late. Yeah, that's true. The Union could have played that better there. Ooh, nice headshot there.
Yeah, very good
Although
shot.
whenever I see a headshot, all I think is he should have aimed lower. You know, he aims too high. Yeah, headshots are not a sign of
I think when the
whatever.
crowd's gonna
Thumbs
spawn
up.
wall, really can only get a headshot or a high chest strap.
That guy was standing up on top of it.
All right.
Yeah, well, I think so at least. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. Somebody's watching.
Union
Oh, also,
fall back,
I think the new clip feature works, right? Isn't that a thing on like all YouTube videos now? Or almost like
there
YouTube
goes that.
videos, whatever. If the clip feature works, I want to see a clip.
North, dropping one.
Ooh, these guys are going back in the woods now to aid their friendlies who are charging up the hill at the bottom. All right, am I right in that?
I fucking love Zap.
Is the other Union group at the bottom of the hill?
Yes, there.
Yes, he says. So now both the groups are now killing the rest of the skirmishers.
Oh, these CSA skirmishers.
Dude, that's gonna be
No,
horrible for them
50
ticket wise.
doesn't see it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They can lose. They can afford to lose a couple men.
Oh shit, rebel.
Oh.
No, he took
You
too long to
never
aim.
got your aim off her first. You still. Oh my
Dude, you
god.
had, like,
3
half a
out of
minute's aim.
line. 3 out of line here with
It
one
does.
CSA line.
To be honest, I don't think it matters.
I'm up defending. I'll take a 15-5 trade any day.
Yeah, exactly. Especially, well, I'm saying as the attacker, I would take a 15-5 trade. Like, that's okay to me. Like, think about this. There's 30 minutes left. They can afford to lose a lot of tickets. Tickets are a currency, and you have a certain amount of tickets that you have, and as long as you don't hit final push before like 5 minutes left in the game, you got to use that currency to your advantage, right? So again, keep that in mind, guys.
Way to look at
That final push is when your team has 0% tickets left. So engage is 15, is you lost 25, lose another 25, and it's taking losses. Lose another 25, and you're breaking. So it's a currency. We can see a small unit advance in the center, not in the center of the screen. This is still the far left of the map. Aided up with another one on the left center of the screen. When Coco stops eating this fucking taco, we'll see that. Yeah, there we go.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Whatever.
I'm giving you an overview. Stop me.
Yeah. Okay. I think what we're gonna see is that it's gonna be a lot of shooting off in these woods, and a lot of moves to the Confederates. Like, nice job, guys. We killed 2 out of lines here, not realizing that they lost 3 skirmishing in the process.
Alright. So. Oh! What? If I'm Union Army right now, you are getting the best shots that you ever get on this map.
But they're sitting there doing
And
nothing.
they're
with them.
counter-battering!
I gotta say,
Alright,
if you ever counter battery, you should shut up.
Get buckets in. Who's buckets? Get buckets in here.
I ain't gonna get him in here
Yeah,
to tell him
yeah.
strategy.
Get buckets in
We
here.
are unbiased here.
Yeah, we
We
can't do that,
don't-
Coco. We can't do that.
We can't cheat.
Can't cheat. That would be cheating, Coco.
God.
We're gonna
It
get
would
kicked
be
out of
cheating
these
to give him
events,
a direction.
General.
Yeah, really, man. So again,
What is
yeah.
he doing? Buckets. Come on.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Stop thinking about that. It's not gonna happen. Okay? Artillery has never done anything important. They're fucking counter battering. Just deal with it.
The dirt.
Hey, but here's a good thing. If they watch this, they will
Look at
see
me. Look
their
at melee.
ways.
Melee's gonna start soon. Union now hitting, taking losses first. I expect Confederates to follow with the next minute. Yeah. Maybe 2 minutes actually, because they're not charging
Union
up.
crouching with very little cover. Not smart.
But you gotta keep this in mind, Coco, that if they're within a minute of each other, the Union's in control of point. They can start pre-capping.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
don't let that don't let it fool you. The Union are still in the better position here, even though they are behind on tickets, percentage-wise. They
I
still
think
have
it
more
depends.
tickets.
I think it depends on when the CSA hits, because Union lost a lot of line those melees up there, those cannons. So
That's fair. That's
they
fair.
could have dropped. They could have dropped. You never know.
They could have dropped more. That's fair. But I still think if the Confederates had engaged before 26 minutes, or I'm sorry, hit taking loss before 26 minutes, the Union's just gonna start early capping, and the next thing you know, there's a fucking millimeter left on the cap, and the CSA hits breaking. Of course, we have seen the Union fail on early cap before, which we might see again here. But I think in general they're setting it up very well, and it will come down to that. Oh, what you were saying earlier, how it all comes down to one melee. I think there's a lot of. I think really what this game is the skirmish mode is just a big setup, right, for melee at the end. You need to set up the melee well in your team's favor by bringing down the enemy's tickets or by early capping the point. And it looks like here that the Union, if they start early capping the point now and they bring down the Confederates to taking losses, they'll have a great chance. If the Confederates are still engaged now, and it's been quite a while, maybe the Union aren't actually killing
These
as many
fucking
as I thought.
CSA Rambos are racking up out-of-line kills. I don't understand what is going on.
I don't know. There was a sailor counter recently, maybe, I don't know. But you're
Why
right, yeah,
are there-
there's Rambos, there've been a lot of
I
Rambos
don't
in both teams,
understand.
both these
I don't
games.
understand. Why
And
are
look at the
there
skirmish
Rambos?
groups over here on the left, and what are these guys doing? Mr. Fourth NC himself, like, I'm so sorry, but what are these 2 men doing? Like, they should be charging the point right now with the rest of their team. What are these 3 defenders doing? They should be
What?
defending the point with their team.
That guy just charged in here and died.
Yeah, no, God, some of these events make me like cringe physically. Like seeing that man right there in the house hurts me. He's a sergeant major. That means that he's probably an officer in his regiment.
For Ukraine.
Hey, no politics in war rights events.
What's the problem? I was reading his name. So I was reading his name.
Now we can see again that is this my captain point? Or is that just a K? I really can't tell. It looks a little bit faster. It looks a little bit faster than a K. But there's nobody on point. Can you just put somebody on point, please?
This guy. What
Cannot-
is Oh, it's Gunner.
Gunner, go to point. He's not going to point.
Dude, wha- come
Confederates
on.
still engage at 25 minutes and 30 seconds. Union,
tickets.
what the fuck are you doing, Union? They're pulling a first score?
CSA playing. What? I mean, like when they're lined up perfectly like this on offense, you gotta see more deaths. Like you just aren't hitting their shots. There we go.
Union,
25.
okay, that was about a minute behind what I said would be perfect. And you know what, I still think that is about true. The Union are gonna have a really hard time early capping and a really hard time capturing that point when the
They gotta have a good melee. That's all. That's basically all it is to it right now.
I don't know. I think if the Union could get out positioned here, we might just see the Confederates pull out a win. I don't know. It's really hard to predict this kind of thing, because this setup here, it's really hard to see exactly what we see. We can't.
Oh shit.
I couldn't see
Fine.
because you were eating a taco. That there was a charge not going on.
I'm watching.
If only you could like press T
Let's
while
see.
eating a taco.
But let's see.
Yes. So only one group of Union charging, one group of Confederates. The rest of the team, both teams, are staying back. Confederate charge now, killing the rest of the Union.
Where are the Union? There we go.
Where is the bloody Air Force? A minute
Or
behind.
not?
that's
They're
what
not. They're sitting back.
The
Fifth War
Union went
guy.
from being
Follow
supreme
that,
chads in the
reload,
first
get
15
reload.
minutes
We
to
coulda-
being cringe nene babies.
Okay.
They are now
What's the-
cringe nene
what are
babies.
they?
Do you agree with that, Coco?
Oh yeah, I agree.
The Confederates, they do have out of lines here, but you know what? I don't think it's
These
gonna end
34 Georgia guys been fucking picking off Union stragglers coming in. Man, hey, props to these guys. Honestly, we
disagree.
gotta making fun of you, but
okay, it's cool. You're killing
no,
tickets and all.
it's oh I agree. It's very dumb, but they're
Yeah.
getting kills. It's working for some stupid reason.
Getting kills isn't working. You know, getting kills is not the purpose of this game.
There we go. 20th New York fucking Rambo over here.
The Confederate goal here isn't to, okay, the Confederate goal shouldn't be to kill Union. It should be to not die. You know?
Yeah.
And killing Union, it just so happens that when you kill somebody, they can't kill you anymore. So that's all that shooting right now should be the focus of. Shooting the Union right now should do nothing but, well, okay, the target of the shooting should be to make them no longer a viable group to charge you. Instead, what we see is people going out of line, people dying in skirmishing, and like that group back there, sure, they were killing Union reinforcements, but what does that do? Bring down the Union tickets by a little bit more? I don't know. What's the server pop up to? Is it still 170?
What?
Yeah.
22?
Server pop I said. Oh yeah, it's at 170. So yeah. I can still, you know what? At the beginning of this game, I would have said hard Union, but now I'm thinking it can go either way. It's, you know, the last 10 minutes or so have been really in the Confederates' favor. Look at all those
funny
Rambos
seeing
behind
this.
me.
Yeah, there's so many serious Rambos behind the Union lines right now. I mean, like it's just.
If
It
the
looks like
Union,
Union's in circle right now. That's what
yeah,
it
but
looks
like, yeah, if the Union sent just like one of the groups out to go, hey, go around and do a little perimeter.
yeah.
Yeah, go hug the map boundary and kill all the Confederates, right? It would take 10 minutes. Not even, it'll take 5. And then next thing you know, Confederates breaking. The Union, I think, are just trying to shoot the Confederates down to breaking, which is
They
gonna
need to start
take
early
like.
capping.
I agree with that. But I think there's a couple guys on there, maybe.
Oh, these are stragglers.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't-
Yeah. What the fuck?
is this?
What are they doing? Are they shooting?
Or the either.
Are they shooting?
Hey, they're doing more than they already is.
I disagree. They're 180 yards away, 200.
Yeah.
That's enough. I'm sorry.
They're hitting
Okay,
stars.
I'm talking directly to the group right now after watching the video. You have killed nothing on that position. I don't care how well you've aimed. You have not killed anybody. So whatever.
TSA playing this very smart here on this fence line.
I
They're
agree. Holding information is phenomenal.
ticket trade right here, extremely positive in the defender's favor.
Well, positive as in it's not hurting them. I don't think they're actually
Yeah.
killing that many people. You know.
Husky.
Oh, okay. A Confederate out of line there. That Confederate out of line there.
That?
Well, he
What
flying
was
a
he
little bit.
trying to do?
Oh, look! Just as we said, there's a small group going around, going to the early cap now. You can cap from that rock formation if I believe correctly. Maybe not. Actually.
I think they're
you can.
going right to the point. I don't think you can cap from this rock formation. I believe.
No, I know you can't crap from the rocks. You have to be a little bit to the right rocks. It's kind of like Hooker's push. How
No,
you can be like the edge of the rocks.
I'm surprised they're saying their whole group though. I'm not. Like, I feel like it should just be a small contingent just to sit there. But
Even
hey,
like one
either
person.
either way, they're early capping.
Well, what the largest fear of sending a whole group there is that if you try to get off before they're breaking, you might accidentally have a guy stay behind. Ooh, what happened to that skirmish group who was over there by the house?
They
The
pulled
Confederates.
back.
Oh, okay.
This is them.
Okay, now, okay. The Union,
Whoa!
that was an
Whoa.
epic shot.
What was that? What is this Union guy doing up here?
Well, he wants to die in line. You know, he wants to help the Confederacy.
Oh my goodness.
So I still am in the belief that this is even. I think
Very
that
smart,
either
I
side
think,
has
doing
an equal
here.
chance of winning. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's still extremely even, but I think this is a very smart move by the CSA to fall back and
You
kind
mean the USA?
of. Yeah, sorry, USA to fall back here because they're just not winning when this is engagement. This is not smart.
That's true. That's true. I
I'm
think
wondering.
that.
Wait, are they just gonna cap?
No, please don't just no.
They're just gonna cap. They're
I'm
gonna
almost
cap.
always in favor of early capping, but this is not it. You have 20 minutes to bring down a breaking.
Yep,
Please
they're
get off.
capping. They're capping.
That hurts me.
No,
Go.
they're
Oh,
not.
think, nope, he's way too long.
That's
He was way too long.
Oh, there goes two guys. CSA hitting already shot.
What group is that? What group is that?
That's 20th.
Okay,
They're
well
getting
maybe. Okay, thank God. The Confederates
no,
now,
I
they're
just-
gonna cap from up that hill.
I just got a message saying they were fake capping, probably trying to draw them out.
Oh, we have insider information now. That's great. That was interesting. Yeah, because now the Confederates are drawn out. If you press T or right-click, you can see that the Confederates are in perfect range of the Union cannons. If they organize that, in their steam call properly, they would be able to really hit down the Confederates hurt now. I think in order.
Are they like pushing back up the hill? They
Wait.
just
Where did that artillery hit land? Are they?
That was Union already.
Yeah, the Union. Are they still counter battering?
What do you think, Seven? Is it over here?
That hurts. That hurts. Could you just like look where the cannons are pointing? Like just like the cannon stays pointing in the same direction.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, I hate you so much. I hate you. That hurts me.
Maybe this one? Wolf! Wolf! I love you! Let's go! Wolf is actually aiming at infantry targets.
I'm hitting that.
Counter battery has never done anything ever, so please never counter battery ever
Buckets, looking at this man right here. Buckets, that's what
Nice
he's
job.
doing.
Buckets can't hear us.
Take info from Wolf, Buckets. Come on. Hit the infantry.
Yes. Counter battery has literally never done anything ever.
See, it's a counter push, or this is just I'm just staying in position now?
If you think flipping a cannon hurt the enemy, it didn't, then you should shut up.
They haven't. They've been alright. They've been shooting this position this whole game, and I'm assuming most of these kills here are from the Union charge, not from the RD.
Yeah, and even if they killed anybody, it doesn't matter.
Oh, is it overshot?
I
Yeah,
think
it's
overshot. Whatever, it doesn't matter now. The Confederates are back in control point.
No.
Could you right click real quick?
Already hit here, but yeah.
Oh, it's not that bad actually. Now Union are back in control of the woods, and I think that whole game right there was just to try to force the Confederates out. That
They
Confederate
didn't
point is so
capitalize
vulnerable.
on. They could have gone and pushed these guys out, and they just swung up here.
Yeah.
And just cut right.
They did like a great preparation for a phenomenal move, and then just like retreated back down the hill.
The 15th Skirmish moving up right now.
It really hurts me to see like these moves in full context. Now they're going back to early capping, but the Confederates are just up the hill. Like they'll just have to get back there to stop that cap.
This is gonna hurt Union right here. AP's gonna get shredded, I think.
They're going over the hill. What the fuck are they doing?
Oh, 5th NC Skirms drawing off the CSA line.
The USA line, you mean?
But no, CSA line. They're drawing them off.
Oh yeah, they are a little bit. But the AP are not on point because they're over the stone wall. And I fucking go to your left over the stone wall.
Yeah, I want to ask our arty leader right now, Buckets, what's your guys' strategy right now with artillery? Like, what are you guys doing? What's your plan?
Well, with artillery, it's to focus on counter battery pretty much on both sides of this map. You take out the artillery on the opposite side, then you can worry on the infantry. That's the main strategy. At least for Union, that's the real strategy. You can't get too many good shots into the woods, really, from the Union position.
All right. Thank you for that report. Appreciate it. Now we're back to our overview here.
Mr. Buck over here, not give insider information, or should probably deafen himself.
Nah, deafen.
Come on.
I want to
God damn it!
No.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Okay,
Is
look
it
at
CSA?
that.
No,
that was
CSA
Union
already.
Sevy. Why don't you explain one more time
Okay.
why counter battering is
Guys,
not
I'm
good
gonna
for a map
explain
like
really.
this?
Okay, yes, I like.
So it's just not outrage, and we got to be unbiased here. We got to have reasons.
Okay.
I want to
Okay.
scream more.
I
Can
will
scream
explain
more?
very quickly. Number 1, you're not gonna kill anything. Number 2, you're not gonna kill anything. Number 3, you're not gonna kill anything. Number 4, you're not gonna kill anything. I'm so sorry. There's no such thing as
Hey,
silencing.
don't be
enemy
number
guns.
5. Grab a musket. Number 5 is grab a musket.
Yeah. Number 5, you should grab musket. Yeah, that's true. I'm so sorry, but artillery, shooting artillery is not gonna kill anything. And I don't care. Oh, we flipped a cannon. Go get another cannon. There's always more cannons.
And if
There's
you
no such
look,
thing as silencing artillery.
CSA has plenty of. They flipped one case on.
Nice job. You made one case on unusable.
One case on.
Yes.
Yeah, also
and,
you could
know,
see they're hitting short a lot of the times too. They're
Yeah.
not actually hitting anything.
You had to hit a
On
perfect
a
shot
map
and
like
literally-
this where CSA is on the crest of a hill, it's so difficult to counter battery.
Yeah, it
If
doesn't
you
matter,
have an elevated position, then you. Oh shit!
Okay.
Where's the early cap? Where's the early cap?
Yeah,
Is Unit charging?
Well, wait. What did we say earlier, right? How we said that the Union won't be able to use it. Now, Union and Confederates both hit a
Union,
break-in.
very, very bad charger.
It's a very bad charge. However, the very bad charge did bring the Confederates on a break-in with 15 minutes left in the game. That gives the Union a lot of
Why is
opportunities.
no one covering the flag bearer?
I should, because it doesn't matter. The middle's
Yeah,
melee.
Zoom, grab the flag. What else
and
is?
whatever. Oh, he's kneeling. Nice job. What we see here is that, again, in the famous immortal words of Napoleon, well, I don't know the exact quote, but Napoleon said that you should only ever shoot at artillery. if the
ESA falling back.
Your artillery should only shoot at artillery if that artillery is doing more damage to your infantry than your artillery can do to their infantry. In short, only do only do counter battery if it is like if their battery is murdering you, and the Confederate batteries are not murdering the Union. And even in the in Napoleon he would say that's a bad idea, but even in this video game, this is just bad. Artillery is only good at killing clumps of people, and where are clumps of people? The line. They're not on the other battery. So we have severe disagreement in strategy on the battery.
So CSC lost left side melee, but they
Well,
won the right side.
Look. They won far left. They won far left.
No, those guys are coming from their spawn.
Oh yeah. That's the reach ones. I'm sorry. Yeah, from that point of view, it really looked like they were holding the top of the hill. I think we're gonna see a frantic push on point now with the Union.
Yeah, I think CSC is gonna rush the point. Union is not gonna have enough men. I don't know what they're doing here. They're like half holding, half charging, half falling back. It's
Remember that the
bad.
Confederates are holding the point from the top of that hill, though.
All right, so
Like,
right
on the
now,
trucks.
if the box has smart brain,
You would shoot that line of infantry. Again, there's no benefit to hitting the infantry right now. Like, you should be aiming that at the giant clump of men who are on point. Could you please zoom in on the Confederates who are on point? Yes, it says exactly. If anybody doesn't know, that small Confederate group are on point. Even though the Union are capping right now, those guys are on point.
yeah.
If you were able to hit that with artillery, you'd kill like 10 men. Okay,
CSC needs to get more men on point here. Here they come down the hill.
I've often said, and people have often remembered that artillery doesn't do much. It doesn't do much to kill tickets. The only thing artillery can do is kill men who are clumped up, and that's it. However, in positions like this map, artillery can be phenomenal in dominating the thin slice of map that is the point. Confederates getting up and over and charging.
Nasty already barrage. Did you see that? All right, so
I
what
did.
happened? The
Confederates
round
going up and over,
hit a
Confederates
rock,
charging.
hit
Zoom
a
out, zoom out,
rock,
zoom out.
and then hit a rock, and then hit them.
Confederates charging.
Here we go. Melee. Union outnumbered severely here.
Doesn't matter though. The Confederates could just sell at the top of the hill. I think we're gonna see Union hit final push, Confederates at last stand, and then really come down to a melee.
Union should not be counter-charging up the hill here against this fist. Oh wow.
It doesn't matter.
It's working. It's fucking working.
Well, yeah, of course, because they're clumped up and the Confederates are coming in a column. It'll work for the first few.
Yeah.
As long as they get more reinforcements, they will be able to hold the position too.
That's gonna, yeah.
Ooh, nice shot on that flag bearer. Whoever killed that guy.
Stop doing it. Stop going. Stop
Yeah,
going.
really, stop. Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys are outnumbered.
Stop
Take
going.
the L. Oh, look,
Was that
Confederate
Union
artillery hit. Yeah, that was Union artillery. Finally hit. Look at that. It actually didn't kill that many people. He missed. But that is
Union,
still the
what are
exact
you
way to do it.
doing? Oh my goodness. They just
Their order
wasted
was probably charge up
20
the hill.
men.
They didn't realize that there were 4 Confederate flags up there.
I am getting information that the Union is in a little disarray right now. They're a little confused on their strategy. So
More
that's
insider
what we're seeing
information.
here.
Yes, I think that there are many routes that they
Are
can
you in their
go.
Steam chat, Eagle?
No, I'm not, but I'm getting messages from one of the Union
An
officers.
anonymous tip.
Anonymous tip. That might be a Union
Anonymous.
officer.
What?
Oh, they're
What?
okay. Well, you know what?
Union's
Their
probably
genre group is up-
reforming. They're waiting for those guys that died to respawn. and they're
Yeah,
probably
but
gonna
why are
push
they
them.
reforming at spawn? Why not
Yeah,
reform,
yeah.
like,
There's like reform forward,
it's
and
like,
the other guys
that's
catch
like
up to you.
40 men right there.
Yeah, whatever. They have 12 minutes to try to go cap that point. I think what we've seen here is that the Union have done good things and then squandered it over and over, right? Like they captured the woods and then they failed to recap. They push up the hill, but then they failed to actually like survive. Like that kind of is important, right? That one time where they charged over your right and they like start early cap and the Confederates pincered and then just moved back into the woods, giving up all their gains. The Union have done great things over and over, and they've shown that they're able to win melees and win charges and win everything, but they're just losing it because they just give up. And I don't understand really why that happens over and over. And I think the Confederates have played a lot better this game than last game. I mean, they won last game, and it does look like they're in a little bit of a worse position here because, you know, the breaking is horrible for the defenders. But I don't know. I still think this can go either way. I think that this is still a 50-50 shot, Union or Confederate. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think Union's gonna play smart. They gotta go back through the woods, I think, and swing up. Cause like, I mean, like, there's not much you can do here if CSA plays it smart. So it'll be close. It'll be really close. I think it's really just getting CSA to last stand. That's kind of your big thing. So they gotta start moving out soon.
Yeah,
We're
so
seeing a lot of
they-
indecisiveness right now. It's
Oh no, they're going down the road. That's not gonna work. I don't think. Well, you know, actually, it might work because the Confederates are moving into the woods.
It's
So you
not.
know what? Maybe
never does.
this isn't. Well, I know, but under these circumstances, maybe it isn't the worst thing ever. That's all I'm trying to say. I still agree with you that it usually doesn't work. I think Confederate Kansas have shooting in the middle of this field. Nice shot shooting in the middle of that field. Didn't really do much. Probably should wait till they got closer. What we see on this map is that, again, artillery is only good at killing clumped up groups of men. So on this map, the point is long and thin. It is perfect for artillery hits on point. I think that the use of artillery for both teams as a counter battery and as shooting infantry who are really far away and just random in positions. We've seen a lot of random overshots, which I don't know, like both games. We just see overshot after overshot. Artillery is not being used well here, in my opinion. There are select uses of artillery, and this is one of the maps where it can make a huge effect on who captures the point when.
It's good for unit right here. I'll tell you what, CSA Rambos.
That's for certain. But then again, they might distract them like a lot, And
Jake
if
Jones,
one-
can he hide?
If one Rambo can slow down the Union line for 30 seconds, that might be worth tickets.
That's exactly what's happening right now.
Yeah, the entire Union line's gonna slow down for the next 30 seconds to get rid of that one Rambo. That you know what? Ooh, Confederate. Oh, look at that!
Ooh.
Finally, well, it killed a couple guys.
Hey, he had infantry.
Yeah.
He blew up 2
Look at
bodies
that.
right there.
It actually killed men, and that's what matters. It's gruesome.
They
more
counter there?
ca-
They counter battery.
Counter
What'd they
battery
hit?
doesn't nothing. They hit nothing. They hit dirt. They hit grass. Guys, counter battery doesn't do anything. Hate to tell you that. Have the Union lost anything due to counter battery? Have the Union lost any?
No.
So
No.
if you haven't caught that, what that means is
Oh shit! Oh shit!
they lost a man. Well, no, that could have
Oh,
been to the rifle
God.
fire earlier. That could have been from rifle fire earlier. Oh, Union hit final push.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
Set.
actually not that bad. Could have been worse. They could, as long as they start capping at this point here. Oh my God, those idiots! They're holding on the wrong side of the fence, Coco.
They're jumping.
The
They're jumping.
No, they're not
The
gonna.
CSA line though, see that they're on point, I believe. Yeah, they are on point. Those rocks.
Only some of them. Look at that. The Union are on point. The Union. Okay, I hate to say it. The Union observers getting to. Oh, what was that? Oh, was that a counter battery? Was that a shot?
That was
couldn't tell what
Buckenball from the right. It looked like.
Oh, okay. Was that a buckball that just arrested you? Okay.
Well, it was between us Buckenball. Except for my gun expertise.
Yeah.
No, it's not
look at the nose
Buckenball.
cap.
Well, that guy doesn't have Buckenball. That's
Look at the nose cap. That's
Nope.
the only fucking way to tell.
no. You can look at the iron sights. Huh?
Yeah. That's a lot slower in my opinion.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
They gotta get on point. Okay, now they're
No,
getting some guys
look at
over there.
that.
Finally.
Okay. Right there. That's. You know what? I can still see this going either way. If the
Still
Confederates
very
mount a proper
close.
charge, yeah. There's only 3 minutes left. If the Confederates mount a proper charge,
Reserves, they gotta start sprinting. Already, that arty pistol.
Already
This
needs
is
to
the time I would send that arty pistol
Yep.
in.
yeah,
You go in.
but
I
this
think
is,
you
this is
go in.
only 170 people.
Yeah, he went in.
Yeah,
Fucking
nice
best
job, nice
thing-
job. This is
Best
perfect.
thing he's done all game.
Okay, if now the Union are playing great. This is good all of a sudden. Really, I mean, they went from great at the beginning of the game, then now they're playing really good.
Oh, CSA charge coming in. Can't
Oh,
even
that's
hold
way
it
too
here.
soon. That's way too soon in my opinion.
It's all if you can hold this upper right side corner. They need more men up here, I think.
I think the Confederates should be holding back for the next
They
2
gotta get-
minutes.
More guys need to start
Oh.
shifting up the hill.
I think I disagree with you slightly. I think the Union can't lose now. I think the Confederates just wasted all their opportunity here. And am I wrong? Holy shit! What are the
this is
Union
what I'm
doing?
saying. This is what I'm saying.
Oh my
Union is
God.
holding down the hill like stupid.
And they're not even on the point. Look.
If they send their entire force over onto the point, they can outcap CSA, making them charge down. But
Yeah, but
they're
look,
not.
half them are standing on the wrong
not.
side. Oh my God! Yeah, like I said, the Union get what's coming
This
to
is
them.
it, I
Those
think.
guys.
He's gonna win now.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody on the
These guys don't know that left is point. Yep, they don't know left is point.
Oh my God! How do they not know this by now? Okay, I'm sorry. You know what I think is happening? I think they know it, and they're just trying to. They know they have a minute 30 left, and they're trying to use all minute 30. So you know what?
Already
Maybe
in
it's still
short.
working.
That was needed right there, and they fumbled the bag.
I don't know. I
CSA missing a lot of their shots here. Union
can-
still has a chance.
the Union might win this simply because their numbers. You know, they
All about respawns.
look.
Those
Yeah, the
respawns in.
respawns. It takes 2 minutes or so to run there.
Very
Unless the
close
Confederates
melee. CS
kill like
holding very
almost
well.
unless the Confederates kill most of the Union here.
Zap going
holy
over with the
shit,
sword
man.
right now. CSA
What?
holding valiantly right now.
I'm not gonna call it. This is too close to call. This is like Michigan in the 2020 election.
Too close
Yeah,
to
Michigan.
call.
Guys, this is like Florida in the 2000 election.
They gotta get over the left side. Union.
They do, but they saw.
There we go.
There we go.
Starting to cap. Couple smart
That-
people.
That's why I was saying I think it doesn't really
I
matter
think
that
there was
much.
a TK, but they already there.
No, because look what's happening here is that the Confederates don't have enough men. Yeah, no, Confederates lost.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's over.
that was close. They almost had it there.
Very
That was a
close.
nice job.
CSA, very, very good hold there.
Yeah, that was
Props
great.
to you
Both
guys
sides
on
played a
that.
lot better there in the last half of that round. I think we saw both teams really come into their shine last half of that second round. Like really, they were playing kind of poop the first half of that second round, and they were not very weren't doing much the first round. I think really we saw a lot of blunders on both sides, but it's going to come out on the Union's side for this game. That was interesting.
I hate seeing these overtime caps because they freak me out. Because I never know what's
I
gonna
know, right?
happen.
Yeah. Because like, what if there's like 2 Confederates left and
Yeah.
like right there?
Union,
Oh god.
dude, it's so risky. They don't have their men on the cap.
I
Oh
know.
god, it's so fucking risky.
Dude, that second that it hit 0 and like a couple Confederates were charging, that made my heart stop there for a second. It's like the
It's
Union could have lost
over.
it there. Yeah. There we go. Nice job on the Union there, winning that melee.
Very good.
That was impressive.
Yeah, another fun round to watch. We're going to get everyone's thoughts in this VC. Again, we'll go same order. We'll start with Sevi, and then our special guest Coco, and then our frontline reporter Buckets. Sevi, what were your thoughts of that round?
I think second round we definitely saw that the attackers, the Union there, they had a lot of opportunities that they didn't complete to their fullest. They had a lot of positions where they put the infantry right on the open, right for the artillery to hit. But then, it just wasn't a part of their strategy for that to happen. We saw other parts where the Union had perfect opportunity for the infantry to flank and kill entire groups, but that didn't happen either. But still, they came out on top with a great play in the last like 5 minutes of the game. They were playing really well. I was scared that they weren't going to be on cap, but then I thought to myself, you know what? I'm sure their commander knows that it's on the left side, and I'm sure that they just, he's waiting until he has to go over, which I think they played it really well there. So, yeah.
All right, thank you for that, Sevi. Coco, your thoughts?
Same thoughts there. I mean, like Union playing it very, very good throughout the game. I think one big thing that we saw was just the disorganization in the charges. Like when they went in, it was kind of really, really split up with groups going in separately and in different times, and some groups not going in at all, which really hindered them through the game. But I think overall they pulled through at the end. Very good charge up that hill. And yeah, it was a good play. Good Union victory there at the end.
All right, thank you. Buckets, what was your view from the arty perspective of Union?
Well, good thing is they did charge artillery early on in the game. But from what I saw from the charge, like Coco said, it looked a little disorganized. They were a little spread out, like in small groups, which is alright. But it looked like different regiments went in at different times, which could have hurt them, but luckily it didn't. They made the charge successful, which helped us a little bit with being on artillery. Let us save a few shots, in time. But other than that, I think the infantry did well.
All right, thank you for that. So, because the round was split tonight, we're going to decide amongst ourselves who we thought won. We'll start with Buckets, then we'll do Sevi, and then we'll do Coco, and then that'll decide the game. So, Buckets, who do you think won tonight's event from your perspective?
That's a little challenging, as you know. I was playing myself. I would say Union, just because I was playing it.
It
But
could be indifferent if you want to.
strategically, I'd say Confederates had it more strategically, on both maps, even though they did lose the second round.
All right, thank you. Sevi?
I'm going to slightly disagree there. I think that the Confederates definitely stayed together a little bit better that second round. But on the first round, their strategy of not charging until taking losses, that left a lot up in the air. That really heavily depended on the Union's slight failures of skirmishing losses. Well, slight, I say they lost like 70 before they had taken losses. If the Union had seen information there, that Confederate strategy would have failed and they would have lost that first round, which is just insane. That it really came down to skirmishing losses out of anything. And on the second round, the Confederacy, they were able to hold really well together in those charges and stuff. But I really again, it's awesome. It's awesome to kill men out of line. But those guys who were in the forest, when they got wiped, they really brought their team down. So overall, I think that the Union played better both rounds.
All right, thank you, Sevi. And then our special guest, Coco. Who do you think won that?
I think very close for both teams. Both teams played great, but again, I think the decisiveness of the Union on both those maps, especially on the second one, where we saw two attack maps and two very different strategies. And I think the Union strategy of just continuously pushing and not relenting under pressure, and then the CSA strategy when they were attacking, which is very, very passive and laid back. And it came down to the wire, like Sevi was saying. And I think because of that, I'm gonna give the win to the Union.
All right, thank you for your guys' opinion. So with a 2-1 vote, the Union have won the event tonight. In our opinion, shortly we'll be having some regimental leaders from the event and just officers from the event that they're going to talk about their strategy. So stick around for that. All right, we have some regimental leaders or officers from tonight's event from the Union. We have Mick Fail and Booch, and for the Confederates, we have Goondog here. So we'll just be asking them their strategies, just how the rounds went, and then our announcers, Coco and Sevi, will ask them a question. We don't know what it'll be. We'll find out. So I'll pose the question first to the Union. What was your guys' strategy for the first map, Anderson's counterattack, and how did you react to the ever-changing match?
All right. First off, I want to start this by saying fuck Goondog. He's a bitch. Anderson's. Basically, Sussy Brigade, 1st Maryland, 4th NC, 5th NC, and us 5th Florida. We're going to hold the left in the woods. And the right side, I think we had AP. Who else, McPhail? AP.
I think 20th New York might have been over
20th New
there.
York was over there. Yeah.
First hour.
First hour, yeah.
It was going good. We were working them really hard on that right side. Right side was going really well. And some stuff happened. Artillery was blasting them too on the left. I'm sorry. I just got confused with where we were. Left side was going real well. I wasn't really on the right side much. Left side was going really well.
You mean
We were
Union
working
left,
them-
right?
Yeah, Union left.
The Woods.
Working them really well, yeah. We were over there hitting them. They tried to charge twice. Us and Maryland and NC pushed them back every time. Artillery was doing really good too. They were splattering blood everywhere I looked. Then I don't know, something happened. Something just happened over there on that right. Started draining our tickets a lot. And basically came down to the last minute, last stand. And you know how that goes. Pretty much it for Anderson's.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for that. Now we'll go to the Confederate side of things. Goondog, same question to you. How did Anderson's counterattack go for you guys, and how did you react to the ever-changing map?
All right, so first I'd like to thank the Florida Parole Board for releasing Booch from prison. Probably wasn't a decision I'd make, but they decided to make it, so he's back with us. Congratulations, Booch, on your release from prison. Yeah, the Confederate right side, CSA right side, which is the Woods right side. They're of course going to be your main freaking hammer. It's just basically normally what we do. The left side, we were I was on the left side, which would have been the Confederate left, which is Union right. I was kind of a sideshow. They kept reinforcing a rock over there, and we just kept baiting them out to come out to try to charge us or do something. We just devastate them. I think that's what you're talking about, leaking out tickets.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, we kept appearing as a smaller unit than we really were, and then once they'd all come out, we'd just line up and start shooting them. And then we would shoot down to point to relieve some pressure off the Confederate right, which was Union left. And every now and then we'd pull a Union out, and then basically after that it's mathematics.
All right. Yep, thank you for that. And now we'll move on to the second map, Colquitt's Defense. Again, we'll start with the Union. How did the battle go for you guys? What was your strategy, and how did you react to the ever-changing battle?
A lot of the Union. I play CSA a lot on that map. I know how to defend it really well. I think Goondog's been there where we've absolutely just wrecked. You remember that before you were in First Corps?
Oh yeah.
When we absolutely ran that map. A lot of the times the Union wants to go right and stand in that open field and take the artillery. That's not what you do. With Union, you want to get in those woods, keep pushing, keep getting aggressive in those woods. As you saw, we opened up on that map and we basically devastated them, just charged through and ran through. So our whole strategy was everybody get in the woods, and everybody did that. That went really well. But the problem was, once you charge, and they get back in their spawn, a lot of the times after a charge, there's a lot of disoriented. There's a lot of disoriented and not really good cohesion against the regiments because everybody's trying to get their guys together and figure out what's going on next. Then we decided, me and Zoo and McPhail decided we were trying to get everybody to push the artillery since they were all the way back. And there was a lot of miscommunication on that. And it was just us and NC that went up to the battery. We eventually got it, but we got countercharges again from you guys off the point. And after that, we just hung out in the woods and tried to pull back and bait you guys to come down. And finally got to breaking. We went to the road, and we was wondering why we wasn't capping the point. So we don't play Union that much, us and 5th and C at least. Maryland might sometimes, but we don't play Union on that map that much, and we did not know the cap point was on the other side of the wall. Or, I knew it was on the road because I usually go to the road and cap, but we were standing there. We could have won that map 5 minutes earlier, but we were sitting there on the point. Everybody was like, what is going on? Why are we not capping it? And
That's kinda
finally
funny.
a little birdie tweeted to us and told us we got to get on the other side of the wall. So we did, and eventually ran from reinforcements down from respawn and got the manpower on it and won it. Y'all played that well, Goondog, pulling back in the spawn, trying to bait us up as much as you could.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that. Again, same question now to Goondog for the Confederate perspective. What was your guys' strategy and how did you react to the ever-changing battle?
Again, like I said, we'll have a smaller unit on the left side, then put main shows on the right side in the woods, Confederate right side, of course. Just basically you bend up but don't break all the way up to the woods. We were out of position a lot on that one. There were some not too advantageous positions that we took, but that I wish we could have over again. But but the Confederates seen the Union seen the holes that we had, so we had to fall away back out of the woods. And like I said, we tried to bend again, bend. Then they did some pretty smart moves, and but then after that, once we were able to, there was a few times where I noticed you guys were on the wrong side of the fence, so I was kind of happy about that.
Hush.
So we just sat there and just shot into you, and then finally after that. But like I said, it's Colquitt's. It's a great even map, but once you leak too many tickets, it's really hard for the Confederates to win that one. So great job to the Union, but it was a close map.
Yeah, both of them were really close.
Yeah, thank you. We will now start with our announcers. Savi, what is your question? Your question.
All right. So my so first off, my question to the Confederates is that on the second round we saw the Confederates stay in a lot of line formations very very close together, which helped them out stay in their tickets for a long time. On the first map, we did not see that at all. We saw a lot of 5-man groups, like 5-man groups, taking like 25 men away from the main line, which in our opinion contracted a lot to the Confederates of inability to win any charges there for the first like 40 minutes of the game. Do you guys what was your strategy behind having all those groups out there in the middle?
Are you talking about in the middle? I cannot tell you. I was on the left side. There was a few times where I did put a smaller group in front on the left side, and that was only trying to bait that unit to come out of the rock, which we did a couple of times. Now, of course, we're going to have a couple of casualties that are out of line, or not out of line, but in
Skirmishing.
But I did the math on that quicker. I felt that if we didn't really take that many casualties falling back to the bigger group, and I felt like us killing all the Union that was coming out. I thought that it was more advantageous for us to do that. Now the center, I don't know about the 5-man groups. I hope that was not us, but it shouldn't have been us.
I don't think so. Yeah. On the right side, yeah, we saw a lot more competitive play on the right side than that. Yeah.
And like I said, it was we would set out a unit, but I don't think the unit was ever smaller than 10 or 12 people, and they were just out there just to try to get charged. And we wanted them to get charged, and because we had a really cool line of sight back to the larger part of Walker's, so it was just kind of a bait and switch.
Yeah, that makes sense. On the now, I'm sorry. For my really quick question for the Union is that it looked like that first round there were a lot of points where you guys were doing really well, but the skirmishing losses, at least, if you were looking at the last screen at the end, the little video, the Union took like 60 skirmishing losses before they taking losses. Which at which point when they hit taking losses, the Confederates charged. Would you guys have all changed that, and then how would you have lost less skirmishing losses if you could?
Well, the Confederates they only had 2 different regiments on their team. You know, we had a bunch of smaller regiments on our team, so you know, you can only do so much with that. You know, guys only want to stay with their guys and all that. And 5th and C has a skirmishing division. There's not really much you could do. You know, I try to keep everybody together and make sure everybody's in line, but you know, there's only so much you could do with telling other regiments, you know, hey, get your guys over here. You know, you need to tell your guys to fall back and all that. So,
Yeah.
you know how that goes, Sevi.
That is definitely a downside of a lot of different groups facing off against like 2 big groups. Yeah, those are my questions.
All right, thank you, Sevi. Coco, do you have any questions?
Yeah, so my main question to CSA really is kind of just the strategy, the overall strategy in that first map is we saw really fucking passive for most of that until towards the end where you guys decided to actually make a push in the center. Would you go back on that and change it just because you're seeing how like ineffective just the initial like 40 minutes were of just shooting him down, and or like would you keep it how you played it?
Well, there was a couple times where I think
Keep in
we
mind
should
they
have been.
won, so
They did know they did win. Yeah, the final charge there was very good.
Yeah. There was a few times. It's just that we've played Sussy and a lot of those other units a lot, so it's you don't want to be too, but on Anderson's, if you're too aggressive on that map, it could quickly flip on you. I don't know, like with the whole tickets thing and everything like that. Sometimes Anderson's one of those maps where it's very easy for the Union to win that. It's not like a overbearing thing. But yeah, I can't really speak for any of the other on the Confederate right or anything or the middle. I can only speak on the left and then the final couple of times. But we did sit back and try to get in a long range fight, but it was more of we're just trying to get them into the position that we wanted them to be in. Much less us wanting to go out and do it. Like there was a few times where I felt we could have charged them out by going out of bounds, but I just didn't see the advantage it would give us, you know. And I think the disadvantage would outweigh the advantage sometimes doing things like that.
can I put
Oh
something
yes,
on that?
totally. And then my question to the Union side is on Anderson's as well. What was kind of the overall strategy towards the end there with the melees? Because you guys had a secondary counterattack was very good. But the initial charge there was really like disorganized, which also kind of played over into the second map where most of the melees, a lot of the charges where like half the groups went in and half the groups stayed back. So how did that play out?
Well, McPhail would probably be better to answer that question than me on that because I made a call for my regiment to go further deep in the woods toward the CSA spawn when they got on point and come around the back. And when I got there, it was only 3 of my guys there, and I was like, "What the fuck," you know? And but he probably can answer that question a little bit better than you because as soon as I got there, I pretty much got shot as usual.
I think you hit on it a little bit that the first charge, the initial one, I think you're talking about, Coco. We charged out in the open for some reason, even though we started in the woods. I thought we should have, and I was yelling out actually. I was saying, charge down the wood line, like stay in the trees so they don't see us or they can't shoot us as well. But instead, I think a lot of guys were just focused on get to that wood pile, which they were all behind, and getting them out of there. But we could have charged down the wood line, like Booch was saying.
We could
And
have won
then
Anderson as if that second charge was coordinated better, definitely.
Well,
it was the
Well,
first.
I
It
think
was the first charge.
your secondary charge like destroyed the CSA line when you guys
Yeah.
were already when they
Unless
had
we
when they
thinking about
capped the
the third one,
point.
then.
The second charge
Yeah.
was through the woods, like it should have been the first time. But the first
But
one's the one we should have.
Well, the first
I
one, what it saw was like it was kind of like just disorganized. Like a group on the right went in like 30 seconds before the group on the left went in, and they all kind of went in piecemeal.
and
Well,
and I can
I don't
answer.
understand that
Oh, I'm sorry,
because
Butch.
I don't understand that either because in the Steam call we all agreed on a time to go in.
Well, that what I
But
was saying though as well is that like that showed over on second map because most of the charges it was the exact same thing where it was like half groups went in, half groups did it. Was the Steam chat just not really great tonight for you or what?
no, it worked really well. You know, Maryland, you know those guys in there, Scots and Sapstar. You know, they've been playing the game for a long time.
well,
There was some. I'm not familiar. I've been gone for 3 months, so this is my welcome back game. I'm not too familiar with the 4th NC guys, but of course 5th NC and us and your guys work really well together. So I don't know what was going on. It was just.
And
Was
can
it
I add something? I mean, like I said, I didn't play on the Union side tonight, but I think also with the amount of units that they had compared to having one, no matter, and I know they're in Steam chat, but it's still going to be a little bit, telling one unit to, okay, we're going to attack now. Okay, we'll attack now. What? Wait. It's a little bit harder to do that with playing with so many different.
That's why I try to get
regiments.
everybody together.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times you'll say that and they'll try to find their 4 guys that they're in a regiment with and
Yeah.
stay off
Yeah.
on the side a little bit. But no, you need to be one big ball of swinging dick bayonets.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
being said, was it at all on the Union's mind? Well, what I saw there on Anderson's was that the charge went in at like 2 minutes before the game was over. Even if you guys won there, the Confederate respawns would have killed y'all. And the Confederates were like a minute and a half away from capturing point. You didn't need to charge in that early. Was it at all a consideration to wait until like 20 seconds left in the game?
No, we were trying to play the game by tickets first because we were doing well on kills at first.
I mean, like in the last like minute and a half.
All the way at the end.
Well, all the way at the end, it kind of got to where, if I can recall, we just didn't want them to group up. We just did not want them to mass up on the point. So there was more peace. As you notice, like the second charge, there was a lot of piecemeal going in, which I don't like. But
I see.
it could have been coordinated. The charges could have been coordinated 10 times better toward the second and the third one. But
That makes sense, I guess.
and McPhail Mike can answer these questions a little bit better than me because a lot of the time, I'm off my line and I'm looking around at the battlefield at something coming in, and when I see a big group of CSA coming, I'm telling everybody to get ready, and when to go in. But he can probably iterate it.
I think we just didn't think about it, honestly. At least I didn't. I did kind of when we were already up there and doing the charge. I kind of looked at the clock and I was kind of like, "Oh, there's a lot of time left here if we go into last stand." And then we went into last stand, and I was like, "Oh god."
Mhm.
But that second charge, we won the second charge. So that was good. But the problem was there wasn't really that much CSA left there. They came in with some bats. I saw there was a lot of bats, but not a lot of bayonets.
That's what you want to see too. The attackers coming in with bats.
Yeah.
That way they're not massing up.
But then they eventually did because they had, I think, 2 minutes at that
And
point.
you're so close to spawn on Anderson's, you don't really need to wait for them mass up so much. I mean, for USA, you're so close to the spawn. I mean, the point, not the spawn. My bad.
But that's a good call out.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. Yeah. Thank you all for everyone staying here. I'll link your guys' socials or regimental
Can I do a shout
Discord
out?
after this. Yeah. So yeah, thank you all for watching this event. I hope you guys enjoyed. We need more frontline reporters, so please join our Discord. It'll be in the description below. All the regiments that participated in this video will be in the description as well, their Discords. So yeah, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more. Appreciate y'all, and have a good night or day, wherever you're at.
You
Adios.
didn't let me
Thank
do
you.
my shout out.
Awesome videos.
You didn't let me do my shout out.
Do it.
Shout out to all my goons and homies on the east side. Fuck Goon Dog. Peace out.
Yeah.